They affect us all. And so, tonight on Second Nature, we'll be recycling some old nature footage.
to start the fucking show, eh?
You're going to jail.
I will never leave you two.
I don't give a fuck about the fucking law. I'll beat your ass.
Don't come to my channel again. You will be banned.
I'll beat your ass.
You officially entered the wet panty zone.
Folks, let's switch over scenes. Thank you. Here we are for our Thursday night Lulzcow roundup. I hope you are comfortable. I hope you are with a loved one this evening, folks. Hold them close. Hold them tight. Let me light my cigarette. All right, we got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I love that. I'm sorry, I'm never gonna let go of that fat photog intro. Let there be rockets. It's too good. Anyways, yeah, we got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We're gonna go over and maybe check out some Christians, Muslims, pagans, and Jews. Have you seen this picture this motherfucker puts up of himself? This is how J-Dub sees himself, folks, when he's not ready to wrap an electrical cord around his neck, I guess. I mean, we have good days, we got bad days. So we'll check some of that out. We'll check out some, Von Helton over on Odyssey and see what he's been rambling about. And we got some catch up with some others. And thanks again to Fat Photog for a little compilation to help us get caught up. So we're going to check that out. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. A little hodgepodge of lulls, as it were, folks. We got emo raging out. We got a little bit of Cyrax getting caught up with life without Marty. Or is it, folks? What is it? Have we decided what's going on with Marty? I don't know. But we got all kinds of little tidbits and whatnots, and we'll see how the night goes. And I've already got my drink poured. How about you? Shanny is live right now, as a matter of fact. And I don't know how that's going. She's doing it says a 12-hour tantrum, something about foodie beauty. Let's see where we're at with that. Well, she's got almost 80 people watching.
I'm an expert fucking starfish.
Let's see what we got here.
You're an expert starfish. Yeah, we know you are really good at lying on your back.
Shanny, can you tell me what heterosexual male thinks that's attractive? Do you know what she looks like? Divine. The transsexual Divine.
There you go.
Frightening.
White girl wasted.
That's not a pussy pic.
Oh, where's my vagina? Oh, here it is. Wait.
Where's my vagina? Oh, here it is. Did she touch her vajayjay in front of people? Or try to?
I don't know. Do you think that somebody mentioned at the 12-hour mark we might fuck? Not on air, but maybe. I'd be up
possibly.
for it. I'm up for it.
All right.
I'm game.
There you go.
All right.
He's game.
Marry me, baby.
But does he know you call me when he sleeps?
Although on OnlyFans, I have a really good food picture I'm gonna post.
Yeah, my God.
I think it looks really good since I lost a bit of weight. You miss my fat puss, don't you?
They have to do that.
How do you eat fupa from the back? I don't know. Ask a guy. You eat my fupa from the back.
Oh, why?
I'm getting married,
aren't
actually.
I?
I'm gonna marry this guy because he's fucking nice and he loves me.
I'm right?
And
Thank you, Toto, for the $2 super chat.
Thanks, Toto Cat Dog.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I did that to you, Maya.
Oh, this is awful. This is horrifying. This should be labeled horror.
I agree.
Oh, there's the law.
The cartoons are pretty well
he's
done.
nice. Nobody will love you like I love you. Nobody will love you like I love you, no matter who the fuck you are. I don't give a fuck!
Yeah, you're right,
I want to go home, but I don't because I'm gonna miss him. That's fucking awesome. Being in love never...
You think you're in love because he's a male prostitute and he licked your fupa?
Yeah.
Because you paid him and now you think you're in love? I don't think it's mutual, honey. She's so easy.
It fucking helps you anyway. And when I get back to Canada, what am I gonna think about? I don't care if you wanted to be nanny, if you wanted money, because I don't care. I have money. I'll give you all the money. I don't care. I don't care about material things. I didn't give Renee any money, but you know what? I would give him everything I have.
I didn't give Renee any money, but I would.
Yeah, I bet they take a while to make. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, def.
I literally, I'm like choking on vomit in my throat. This woman is vile to me. Sweaty fupa.
He ate the ricotta and barracuda.
This is so fucking disgusting. I don't care how bad I needed a laptop, Shan.
Oh yeah.
Never. There is zero chance.
He was married?
Yeah, she said that. Yep. She said that he was doing it for his kid.
No, I'm going to call bullshit on Rev because he literally has admitted to eating Shanny's ass after cleaning it. So, I mean...
Oh, his kid.
You're a piece of shit.
You're white, you piece of shit.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit too.
You're fucking white.
You're white, so you're a piece of shit just like all those other white pieces of shit.
That's a good idea, Rev. Clean it before you eat it. An Animal Crossing themed wedding. I think that's a good idea. Do you think that's cool?
Huh.
Oh my god.
What? I was paying attention to something else. What?
An Animal Crossing themed wedding.
That would be cute. I'd look pretty.
I think that's a good idea.
What you've done in the world. You know that, you fucking entitled piece of shit. And this fucking...
You're entitled. You're the one who goes to fucking Kuwait and expects everyone to speak English for you.
I want relish. She must be Maya. Because if she hates white people, then she hates herself. Ketchupgate 2020. I love it. Okay, that's phenomenal. That's probably in 60.
Good job, dude.
That's a great job.
Respect.
I love it.
Respect.
An asshole old piece of shit with wrinkly fucking balls. I
Hey, maybe you could ask the DoorDash guy to get us some cigs.
hope he fucking... Honestly, this piece of shit ruined my whole fucking day at the lunch hall. He was in line with his fucking backpack. I have a burger, and they don't have fucking relish. Oh, go back to Canada and get your fucking relish, you piece of fucking old shit. You don't have relish on your burger. Ew. What fucking problem? Who gives a fuck if you don't have relish?
You're mad at someone for wanting relish on their fucking burger?
I want relish. That means
really, foodie?
You're an ugly fuck.
You're white and you're entitled for wanting fucking relish on your fucking burger.
Exactly.
Relish. Shove your relish so far up your fuck.
Oh wow. Hi.
God, she's a freak.
I don't see much difference, do you? Honey, look what's on the screen.
Oh my god! Jesus!
Fucking ass,
like
old
my
piece of
dick,
fucking
kinda.
white shit.
Am I right?
I don't have relish on my burger. Guess what, Mr. Relish Man? Nobody gives a fuck about your white piece of shit wife in the fucking Western world, worrying about if your husband...
Oh my
Well,
God,
you
this
didn't give a
woman
shit of
literally
the
needs to
married
shut the
guy's
fuck up.
guy that you just fucked's wife. And then they got fucking doxxed on freaking... Oh my god, I am going fucking dead in my brain.
I hope not.
I'm trying not.
I hope not.
Kiwi Farms, there we go. That's the word.
Wow, that's cool.
With saggy balls have fucking relish. Nobody gives a shit! Eat my fucking ass, you piece of shit.
Ew. I bet your ass tastes like relish. No.
Oh
Relish
my God,
on her burger?
no.
I gave away my laptop today.
Jesus Christ.
I don't care. I
Why
gave
do
away
they
my
do this?
Only fupas.
laptop. And I don't give a fuck. If I want to give a fucking Cuban man a fucking laptop, I will. Because I can afford to. Let's go have some shots. Yeah, I fucking hate white people. Report it, bitch.
I want to vomit.
Jesus Christ, woman.
She makes the most disgusting cartoon I've ever seen.
She hates herself. For what it's worth, she is a big fat liar. We don't know what she had sex with that We don't know that she had sex with that guy. I think she lied to make Nader jealous, and she ran out of money for tips.
Oh my God.
I think she gave away the laptop. That might be so. When she was really drunk and then she regretted it. She's an idiot.
Report it, bitch. Psychotic piece. You know what? You can suck my fat ass and you're gonna fucking love it. And fuck.
Wow.
This is her bedroom talk with Salah, by the way, guys.
Every
Suck my fat ass and you're gonna love it, motherfucker.
phobic fucking airline out there. I'm not apologizing for being fucking morbidly obese anymore. What, am I being disrespectful? White privilege is a thing, and I fucking hate white people. All we
You're,
and I had to pause
care
on the
about is
dick.
relish.
Yeah, I am racist against white people. I am. Actually, you cannot be racist against white people. Fuck, I'm lawyering up when I get home, and the amount of people who are going to get served with fucking lawsuits, you're going to be surprised. So, shove it up your ass! I need Jesus. No, you people need Jesus. I'm winning, because you're talking about me, you motherfuckers. I pay your fucking bills. I pay your bills. Get on your fucking knees, bitch. People wishing they were me. You wish you were me. You know.
No. No, I'm doing everything in my power so I'm not you.
Exactly.
Does she think she doesn't benefit from white privilege? Yep.
Alright.
Even though she's a white...
I tell you what, why don't we come back and check on this later? I think we see where this is going. Are they really doing 12 hours of this? They're doing... Are they doing 12 hours of this? Alright, well, we'll check back in a little bit later, folks, but I want to get going with tonight's show. I want to get going. We're all here. We're all ready. So, folks, I want you to sit back, relax, get ready, and let's have a sip. Let's have a little sippy sip. Kick off the show. Okay. Let's kick it off in true Von Helton style. Folks, thank you for joining. Thumbs it up, all that good stuff, and buckle up. Keep your hands in the vehicle. Oh, yeah.
Into the abyss I'll fall, the eye of horror. Into the eyes of the night, watching me go. Green as a cat's eye that glows in this temple. Into the risen Osiris, risen again. Tell me why I have to be a power slave. I don't wanna die, I'm a god, why can't I live on? When the life giver dies, all around is laid waste. And in my last hour, I'm a slave to the power of death. When I was living this life, fear was my game. People would worship and fall, drop to their knees. So bring me the blood and red wine for the one to succeed me. For he is a man and a god, and he will die too. Oh! Tell me why I have to be a power slave. I don't wanna die, I'm a god, why can't I live on? When the life giver dies, all around is laid waste. And in my last hour, I'm a slave to the power of death. I am cold, but a ghost lives in my veins. Silent the terror that reigned, marbled in stone. A shell of a man God preserved for 1,000 ages. But open the gates of my hell, I'll strike from the grave. Tell me why I had to be a power slave. I don't wanna die, I'm a god, why can't I live on? When the life giver dies, all around is laid waste. And in my last hour, I'm a slave to the power of death. Slave to the power of death. Slave to the power of death. I'm coming for you, Cat. I'm coming for you. Mark it down. So let it be done. So shall it be done.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Yo, it's Big. It's really hard to say the things that need to be said when you're trying to not let bad things come from your lips, like speaking into existence what is and what is not. I did a post yesterday, or day before yesterday, that I had been hit with a virus. And for some reason, I don't understand him, besides he's schizophrenic half the time. Absent-minded Abe, the guy that's started and deleted his channel 100 times, a guy that has 10 different names, 20 different channels, backup channels, side channels, so he can sneak up and spy, and he's burnt. If he is a targeted individual, he's fried. And I've prayed for him before, and I guess I'll just keep doing it. I posted that, and he was the only comment. And it said, "You're a effing liar." Now, you guys know me by now. I don't get sick. The last stretch was like 2 times in 8 years that I got sick. That's it. And I'm 99.9% positive I got hit with a virus then. There goes a FEMA trailer. Thank you, Jesus. Donald Trump is finally moving these trailers out over here. Look how empty it is now. The day Trump took over, FEMA started, well, it's probably 2 weeks after Trump took over, FEMA started doing their job. Anyway, my routine's the same every day. I don't come in contact with people. You pick up germs and viruses when you come in contact with people. The only people I see from 10 feet away. When I go to get gas, there's a cashier, and I'm usually 5 to 7 feet away. I don't touch them, they don't touch me. We don't touch each other. So that's not a problem at all. If you'll ask God for discernment, God will give you discernment, and He has given me discernment so much that I can't even realize when He wants me to be discerning. The last time it's happened, it was pretty much the same way it happened. I drank out of a water bottle that was already opened, but, you know, I'm in my truck. I pick up bottles in my truck, should be mine. They're open, it's me. And the reason I drink open bottles is because I'm not going to infect myself, okay? And I hate to waste food and drink. I don't waste money. Biggest waste of my money is gas, driving everywhere I go, because I have to for what I do. You ever had a moment in time where it's like your brain took a snapshot photo in that exact moment, but you don't know why your brain took that photo. I got done with what I was doing. I got home. Tina was in the kitchen, and I was in the kitchen with her. And I looked between, she was standing in front of the sink, and I looked at the sink, and there was one of my teas. I drink a Lipton Georgia peach tea. That's what I drink. It's the only thing I drink. We can't drink the water we got because it's covered in chemicals and it's just nasty. That's the only thing I can drink. I used to drink Sprite, but Sprite's got so many bad toxic stuff in. I switched to this sweet tea, and I know it's not the best, but we don't have any options. So I don't get sick often at all. Like twice in 8 to 9 years is pretty healthy because I maintain everything. I exercise as much as possible for my age. I mean, I work too hard for my age. But I eat healthy. I don't do fast food. I mean, I ate Wendy's the other night, and that's a problem. I was starving, and that was just my temptation. I gave in to my temptation. Tina said, "What you want to eat?" And she's like, "I'll go get Wendy's." I was like, "I don't want Wendy's," but she didn't want to go get anything else. So anyway, the snapshot in my mind was seeing that half-drank tea sitting right there on the kitchen.
Yes, the backwards driving, folks. If you watch, to make the video more interesting, watch his rear window and just pretend that he's like driving backwards the whole time. It just makes the video that much funnier. We'll skim through this. We'll see what he's got to say.
Ting! And I saw it between her arm and her hip, and I looked at it, I was like, there's a half, and I'm the only one who drinks my drink. Nobody else touches my drinks. If you're targeted individual, gang stalkers and perps know what you drink, they know what you buy, they know everything about you. You are studied beyond, they know you better than you know yourself. They know what you dream. You don't have to believe me, I'm telling you. I mean, the Trump administration said last week that, hey, we can control time. They admitted they can control time. They have a time machine. Okay? You don't have to believe it, but I've been telling you things you don't believe anyway. So I remember that snapshot of my tea. I was like, oh, well, there's a tea already open. I don't have to get a new one out of the refrigerator, and I'll just drink it. As soon as I opened it and turned it up, boom, my throat was sore instantly. I mean, it was instantaneous. I was like, oh, God. I've been drugged. It was that quick. With this drugging, my dangler is sore. My throat's sore. I just can't catch my breath. I don't have a fever, but I'm lightheaded. Dizzy, I guess you could say. I'm praying that the Lord's going to heal me. I told Tina I need to get some all-natural honey because that's the best thing for your ailments is honey. But I haven't gotten any yet. So I'm dealing with that. It's a hard time. But yeah, they hit me hard, and the main reason is to infect me so I can't get done what I need to get done. And they know I babysit my grandson, so if they can infect me and then infect everyone around me, because I told you it happened to Tina. It happened to Tina, I guess, right before COVID happened. She was driving to the doctor. She was perfectly fine when she left the house. Within 8 minutes of leaving the house to go to the doctor, boom, she was sick. Instantly. Now, on the same video I shared about the jab, that the jab, all they got to do is activate it with frequency, sound, and light. Am I asserting that the drink is what did it? That seems to me the best thing, but it could have been that they hit me with a frequency and made me like this. But more plausibility would be the more reasonable would be, yes, they drugged my drink. And here's, for the people that claim to be, and this is what makes me question people like absent-minded Abe. If they're following me with drones and airplanes, is it that hard to think that they don't have chemical weapons, that at any time they can use a biological weapon and make somebody sick? I mean, what do you think we just went through when everybody was forced to wear things on their face, muzzles, and we said bats in a wet lab had sex, and boom, here we are, the world's in to overthrow, topple governments, and to topple our own government. Supposedly paid their doctor bill with Tina's debit card. I mean, the bank flagged it as fraudulent. She said it's fraudulent, but here she's got to wait 30 to 45 days for that money to pop back up into the account. So she'll have, and I jumped her ass for it, she'll have all kinds of parking tickets, like $2.50 a piece. And then she'll just let them pile them up and not pay them. I was like, honey, you got to pay them. I said, they're gonna come after your tax money, and they'll start doxing your dang insurance, or they dox you, they'll start garnishing your wages. She didn't believe me, and they're like, oh, well, you owe $800. The last bill she got was like $800. And she just assumed, because they said, oh, we're going to put a warrant for your arrest, you'll pay this money. She paid $1,000. And then they tried to get her for $4,000, and she was going to do it. There's the pigs up here waiting for another victim. Yep. Pigs waiting for another victim. The American people are getting just slaughtered when it comes to scams. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? Watch this. State trooper. That's all they do. That's all they do. Generate revenue. And I'll flash them. Fathom, that's how big the program is. I mean, he's, and I don't want to say this disparagingly because I'm trying to do better. I don't want to disparage him, but military members really aren't that advanced in their thinking. Perfectly normal kid. If his mom would just listen to me when it comes to the stuff that she does, she's overly protective every time she has the least little fever. She'll take to the emergency room. I said, honey, all they're going to do is give him Tylenol and send him home. And that's what they do. But she wants to make sure she's doing the right thing. My kids will tell you that my dad is very, very smart, but they still don't want to believe me. They're starting to see what the real world is. They're starting to understand why Dad is this way, because they didn't see America before this great invasion. And by the way, for some reason, as soon as I sat down on my truck, I feel like I had a shot in my hip. I'm going to have to check my hip when I get home, but it feels like somebody shot me, and that's happened before too, where I had a needle stuck in my hip. Y'all, everybody knows what it feels like to get a shot in the hip. My hip feels like somebody has injected me with something. I don't even know what I was going to say. Dadgummit, I forgot it that fast. What was I talking about? It was a point. Oh. No one has moved into the house next door. Why do I say that? Now remember this is the house that's got the affiliation with south of the border. Isn't it amazing Donald Trump has locked the border down? And exactly what I told you, they bring people straight from the border here, put 10, 20 of them in this house, and then they all have a job day one working at the laundromat that does industrial laundry. That the place is set empty for 3 weeks. Isn't that remarkable? Doesn't that prove what I've been saying all along? That he's holding out for the next shipment of people to come in so he can generate $5,000, $6,000 a month courtesy of the U.S. taxpayers, but nobody wants to believe me. I'm telling you guys, God has blessed me with discernment. He has blessed me with seeing the devil's ways. I heard I watched Tom Homan this morning doing an interview, and I think it was from this morning. It was Forbes News from an hour ago, so I assumed it was from this morning. But they said they deported 11,000 illegal aliens. That ain't enough. 11,000 out of 20 million? That ain't gonna do it. Anyway, I'm gonna save my voice and save what's left of my neat. See guys just pray for me in Jesus' name. God's going to heal me. Pray in Jesus' name, God's going to heal me and everything's going to be fine. Because I don't get ill at all unless I've been drugged. They experiment on us all the time. What do you think these chemtrails are? They're experimenting on us. UK has approved the government to black out the sun. Tell me they're not headed for death. They have approved Bill Gates' plan of blocking out the sun because of climate change. Without the sun, plants don't grow. Without the plants growing, we don't have anything that burns the CO2. Because plants thrive on CO2 that we breathe out. So without us, there are no plants. Without plants, there is no us. And without bees, there's nothing. Whew. Okay, I gotta go. I'm getting busy. God bless.
We'll be right back after these messages.
All the grease that I make from this is going to go into the bacon for the burger patty.
Set yourself free. Hey, be who you want to be. Don't fool around. Cholesterol.
Cherry wood thick cut bacon from Black Label. Fantastic. Oh look, that's actually the perfect amount for our burger. It's 2 thick cut slices. We'll tear them in half. And we're going to put them in the pan with all that flavoring, all that beef, all that grease. Oh, yes. Yeah, my trusty spatula. I like my bacon a little chewy. Just the slightest crisp on the edge. Oh, you little... Oh, fuck. I felt like grease hit my feet. You little piece of... It wants to be... You know what? Screw this. Hot. Fucking horror, that is hot. That's fresh candied butter, buttered bacon.
Hey, don't fool around. Cholesterol.
What did we order? 1 bacon, a quarter pounder with cheese meal. We made a large, French fries and Coke. No mustard, no ketchup. Extra salt, extra American cheese, extra beef, extra bacon, and extra salt on the French fries.
Don't fool around. Cholesterol.
We're gonna add some bacon ranch and some buffalo red hot sauce. And to wash it down, we're gonna try this delicious iced coffee review. Food and drink, let's go. This thing is fresh out of the microwave. And this buffalo sauce has got a little kick to it, so we don't need a whole lot. How's that looking? Pretty tasty. Let's open this up, shake it. Stick around because I got another food review in the works. Make a little bit more money on my cameos. And that food review is going to be so dank. Bacon ranch with Frank's Red Hot Buffalo sauce. Let's see how that do. Oh yeah, that's tasty, man. Making a mess all over the place. Let's get a bite. Ah. I try to bite up the side without the sauce. Pretty banging. Let's try a side with the sauce on it. Oh, get over here. Get over here. Flawless victory. Finish it. Hot. I should let that cool off. It's hot. Here's a close-up of that cross-section. For what I paid for, it's a decent sized little calzone. Oh, look at that cheese pull. Oh, look at that cheese pull. Mmm. Sexy. Oh yeah, it's just oozing cheese. Coffee here. That's fucking tasty, yo.
To reiterate for the class, you have your published comments, which is here. Then you have your held for review, which is on this page. Then you have your really, really nasty held for review back here. And this only shows up when people leave vile and nasty comments. Comments that are aimed to piss him off. Talking about diapers, talking about getting a job, you know, maybe racist comments and whatever. But yeah. So, if your comment gets behind this wall right here, you might as well say this wall is the internet corner, people, because if your comment gets hidden behind this button, I don't click it. Another button I don't click anymore is the mentions either. Because there are people that will put Justin Emo Howlingwolf in the fucking title of the video. At Justin Emo Howlingwolf. At Emo Howlingwolf. Just so it will show up in the mentions tab. Just to piss me off. So, this is why I don't get worried. I don't worry about assholes that steal my content because I don't even look at the mentions tab anymore. Could care less about the mentions tab. Don't want to know who's mentioning me in posts. Don't want to know who's mentioning me in comments. And I sure as hell don't want to know who's making asshole videos about me. Definitely don't want to know. So, behind this wall are some probably really nasty comments. And we'll do it this one time, but the next time you leave me a comment like the ones we're about ready to show you, I'm not opening this section up. I'll do it this one time for drama and clicks and views to show everybody how much of an asshole you are. Okay? See? Show hidden comments. These are the ones that may contain language that's considered offensive. See, that's why I don't click on that button. Because these are the offensive assholes we're about ready to see. So, normally I don't click on this. But let's see what we got under the offensive, yeah. And that's an asshole. See? That's an asshole. Goodbye. No, sorry. I meant to remove that one. Somehow it got approved. I meant to remove that one. See, I approved it accidentally, and the comment was so nasty that YouTube removed it. You see that? So if you're gonna say something nasty and that other button shows up, I'm not gonna open up your comments. Now I contradicted myself for this video, but I'm telling you, if you leave me a nasty comment and it shows up in that fucking super health for review, I'm not gonna watch it. And every time, and you can mention me all you want in your videos. I don't hit the mention tab either. I have no interest in seeing who's stealing my shit and doing what they're doing to my shit.
Chantal Mariso wrote, "What is your card?" We've got a 7 of Swords upright. Betrayal, deception, getting away with something. Acting strategically, trickery. She is deceiving everyone. It's a no, Chantal. That card was for me because my dream's coming true. You're fucked, Chantal, because your karma's come in. Regaining or losing control. You've lost control. Mastery, choices, responsibility, myth, and secrets. You are holding secrets that are myths and lies. You look at the picture. You are overburdened with your lies. This is from the Holy Spirit. What's the bottom card? We have temperance reversed. Imbalance, excess. You're eating. This is your eating, Chantal. This is your brain on food addiction that you refuse to try and fix. Inverted temperance. In other words, binging, deliberately hurting yourself more. And in the Holy Spirit, I pull one last card from the top. The 5 of Swords inverse. Past resentments, desire to reconcile. Olive branches are always a good thing, Chantal, but it needs to come from you because you've been so disgusting with me and my wife. You fucking bitch.
Fuck you, fuck me, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck me, fuck you, fuck me.
I'm literally going down in the corner here. Cozy. Ah, there it is. Oh, it's coming back. Hey, come over here. I hear an engine. Is that a prop plane? Is that a prop plane? I'm believing that this is a plane. Because I hear an engine. But is it a drone? I'm tracking it. Is that a drone? We got Christmas lights, folks. I hear an engine, so I'm just filming a plane, I think. You hear that engine? Is this a drone, though? Coming right for me. Is that a prop plane? Thank you for coming back, I guess, because you gave me a cool video. Well, that's a weird shape, ain't it? Got it.
Here's the problem with Fuentes, and I did a video on this. The problem with Fuentes is that he gets online and claims to be a Catholic. The problem is that the Spanish Catholic Church has said that the Fuentes name is not Catholic at all. It is Jewish. Okay? And so that's where Fuentes runs into his problem because, you know, when you've got the Spanish Catholic Church, the head of the Spanish Catholic Church, no less, saying that Fuentes is not Catholic, it is Jewish, that is a problem because that means Fuentes has been lying to his audience the whole time. And he should come clean with that and tell his audience, hey, man, you know, yeah, okay, I'm Jew. And get it over with. Because
he's not a Jew, God damn it, he's not a Jew.
Well, I'm sorry, but the Spanish Catholic Church says he is. So I'm going with that. I'm got to go.
No, he just talks too much like a believing Catholic, and he looks like a Catholic.
Well, dude, I look like a white boy, but I'm Native American. Okay, you can't go by looks.
Jewish.
Fuentes looks white, but he ain't white. He's Latino, obviously. He's got a
wait a minute, hold on. Time out. Vaughn, you think Nick Fuentes is a Yid? Is Jewish?
Yes, sir. Because the Spanish Catholic Church.
You're out of your mind. Vaughn, you're out of your mind. He's not Jewish.
John,
Finally, Johnny turns for once he's out of his mind.
John.
Hold on. No one hates Jews more than Nick Fuentes. Well, you know what? That's actually, you know what? That could be a sign. A lot of people who hate Jews end up being Jewish, so that might be.
No shit, Sherlock. We got Jews painting swastikas. We got Jews painting swastikas on Teslas out in the damn parking lot and spray painting swastikas on the Tesla dealerships. Who's doing it? It's Jews doing that. Yeah. And the announcer.
Vaughn, just give me a minute. You actually claim that the Rockefellers are fucking Jews. Will you give me a fucking break?
The Rockefellers.
You claim the Rockefellers are Jews. You don't know what a Jew is.
No. I said the Rockefellers were Noahide, not Jew. I said they were Noahide. They're not Noahides. They converted to Catholicism, just like fucking Clinton did. Just like the Clintons did. They converted to Catholicism. No, I find that hard to believe. I go out to get my mail, right? I go out to get my mail. Bam, my hip comes out from under me and I go down on the ground hard as a rock. So I go to the doctor. I said, hey, man, my hip's all messed up. So they took me to the hospital, checked me all out. Advanced arthritis bursitis in my hip. Perhaps because of all the fluoridated water in fucking Ohio. Just like I lost my teeth.
Yeah, he blames fluoride for his teeth. I'm guaranteed the doctor didn't say that. In fact, folks, if you're a little bit taken back by the technical jargon, we like to call that internet hip. I think is what Von Helton has contracted. He's got a bad case of internet hip from sitting on it for multiple hours a day, fucking around on the internet with horse vaginas and whatnot. So... yeah.
I'm going to lose my fucking hip. I'm going to lose my fucking hip because of all the goddamn fluoride in the fucking Ohio water. Like I said, and let me say this again, folks, I lived this. I was in Ohio. The fucking fluoride was so thick in the Ohio water that the Ohio water actually had an odor. It actually had a fucking odor. I feel it in my bones. I does. I feel it in my bones.
Yeah. I feel it in my bones, baby.
Feel it in my bones. I does.
It's like sodium peroxide.
Yeah, and then the bottled water in the Walmart has fluoride in it. That's for
so
sure.
Lynn May, when you gonna marry me? When you gonna marry me, Lynn May?
You're feeling the weather too? Oh my god, it's in my ankles, it's in my knees, it's in my hip, it's in my back.
Yeah, but I think something cool happened last night.
An orgasm?
Well, there's that, but we figured out a new painkiller.
What? An orgasm?
Pretty much.
I already knew that.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, you never knew that?
No, I didn't. Why would I know that? Why would I know that?
You've researched and read shit. I would think that you would know that orgasms are really good for pain relief.
No.
Oh, well now you know.
Now I know.
Viva la raza! Frog splash! Frog action splash, just like Eddie Guerrero!
Oh, wait, we do have a call here I'll take before I show the hot morning pickups. We got Toomba Taku. How are you doing, dude? What is up? How's your Saturday going?
Oh my god, I'm a huge fan. UWPR.
Thank you.
You eat banana. You sucky banana.
Okay, not even gonna, yeah, okay, I sucky banana, okay, whatever that effing means.
Get up!
We'll be right back after these messages.
And now, Deeper Thoughts by Justin Emo Howling Wolf.
This is what I think of it. They get off on fucking with somebody who's mentally insane in the membrane. They're all out to destroy my reputation. You deserve fucking death. I gave her back a channel and she's talking shit about me every Now we're gonna fucking play! Get off of making fun of a mentally I ain't fucking funny! And all of you deserve death! There you go, motherfuckers! Somebody that was born with brain damage! It's not fucking funny! And now I'm a piece of shit! Hated by everybody in the community because of the made Well. Another maggot is dying for my attention again. So we'll wait until a couple of people get in here and then we'll talk about it. Yeah, I saw a comment in the last chat, so I had to come back. According to one of the people in my last live, kept saying, "Well, Billy's got pages and pages and pages on you." Yeah, of all lies, slanders, and innuendos. Billy wouldn't know the fucking truth if it bit him up. Took a big fat bite out of his fucking ass, and half of his fucking ass was missing. He wouldn't know the fucking truth. If a shark bit his fat fucking ass in half, okay? The guy's a useless fat fuck. That's what he is. He thinks he's better than everybody, but he's a useless fat fucking maggot. He's a useless piece of shit. And I don't care what Billy's got. I don't care what he's going to read on the internet. Because the guy's a loser. He's a liar. That's what I think of Billy. So you know what I say? Fuck his pages of lies. That's what I say. Billy can kiss my ass. And take his X number of pages of fucking lies and cram them up his fucking ass. Because that's where they belong. Because I know the trolls' rule book. You'll go out there, you'll find another Justin Nelson with a similar birth date, a similar age, who has a criminal record, and then they'll say, oh, we got emo. Bullshit! Bullshit! You got nothing, Billy! You got nothing! Of course, nobody's chatting now. Nobody's gonna run the fucking mouth now, right? Yep, we're gonna go out on Truth Finder. We're gonna find somebody that looks like emo, and we're gonna say it's emo when it's really not emo. I know how the game is played, Billy. I don't care about your pages of lies and slanders. And I don't care about the drunken cockroaches. That's what you are. You're the drunken cockroaches. You eat people's shit and say, ooh, it tastes good. So I don't give a fuck about whatever you're gonna read on your fucking podcast. I don't give a fuck, Billy. Billy the loser. Billy the piece of trash. Billy that sits behind the fucking keyboard and won't give me his real fucking address. You got nothing, Billy. That's what you got. You got fucking nothing. Yeah, I'm tired of this piece of shit, though. This one's getting banned. Say goodnight. So there we go. Oh, so the trolls don't like this response video, obviously, because nobody's staying for the response video. That troll was all mouth in my last live stream. Where's the troll now? Well, he's gonna read X number of pages exposing emo. I don't give a fuck, because it's all fucking lies. It's all fucking lies. Well, you know what? Goodbye, cunt. I'm not even going to time that one out. Goodbye, cunt. Zony, you're a fucking cunt. Nice knowing you. Goodbye, cunt. Aw, that wasn't nice to do that to Zony. Well, she's a worthless maggot troll. And all maggot trolls should be sent to the internet corner for fucking life. Yep, ban this piece of shit too. He's another worthless individual. Another worthless individual. So I don't care what Billy's gonna read on his podcast. Because it's all lies anyway. It's all fucking lies. And if you want to believe his shit over me, then that makes you the asshole. So you damn well better make sure you have the right Justin Nelson when you're running somebody's fucking criminal record. Billy. Billy the fag. Well, we got shit exposing emo. Well, fuck you. Do you understand me? Fuck you. And the horse you rode in on. Fuck you. So when you read your X number of pages of slander, I dare you to give me your fucking address because I will file a lawsuit against you, Billy. This time I will fucking file a lawsuit against you. Guaranteed. You think you got X number of pages on email? Well, you better put it the fuck on the internet and then expect to get fucking sued. Because I'll take your whole motherfucking channel, faggot. It will thrill me more than to own the drunken peasants. Because I'll burn the bitch down. You know what? Fuck you, piece of shit. Fuck you. Another one gone. Next. Oh yeah, I've been in rare form for 2 fucking days because of fucking cunt and a F-got pissed me off yesterday. And I love to release the video, but I can't release the video. But I've been pissed off since yesterday morning, and I'm on a fucking roll now. So, you got nothing, Billy. You've always had nothing. It's not my fault that people are too gullible and too stupid to fall for your lies and shit and stupidity. Well, Billy's got X number of pages exposing emo. Well, fuck you, Billy. Fuck you, and fuck the horse you rode it on, Billy. Fuck you. Come on, we're gonna have one more person who's gonna run their mouth and get banned today. Billy the fucking fridge. The faggot that runs drunken peasants and thinks he's fucking cool. But won't tell anybody where he lives. So people can go to his house and rearrange his face. Sits on a panel with 3 other assholes. And then they're the kings of YouTube. No, you're the peasants of YouTube. That's why your show is called The Peasants. Because you're peasants. You're worthless pieces of shit. Now go fuck yourself.
We'll be right back after these messages.
You need to back off! Enough is enough!
What's good? You got haters on your ass? You need protection.
Shadowblade Investigations Protection Agency.
Knock out those trolls with powerful MMA training.
I have been hired as a debt collector.
Get back what's yours from those dirty motherfuckers.
I bet you're probably thinking, well, if you're a debt collector, who are you working for?
Shadowblade Investigations Protection Agency.
On many grounds, I could have you arrested.
And honestly, dude, you need to get a fucking life and quit the bullshit.
Don't get mad. Get even. Shadowblade Investigations Protection Agency. The past is the past.
Creamy cobras.
What's up, guys? It's Chance here. So, I watched some of the comments during my last live premiere video for my latest reaction video on something that was very important to me and something that touched really close to home for me as far as the subject matter goes. And I also read some of the comments afterwards. And quite frankly, I am very taken back. By how f***ed up you guys are that actually joined in on that shit. I am genuinely taken back and disgusted at how you guys could think that me reacting to something so serious can be funny. Because, you know, that shit right there is very fucking real. Like I said in that video, not only do our troops deal with that kind of stuff when they go to war and come home, but I deal with a lot of that stuff as well. I deal with PTSD as well. Because of what I've been through for the last 8 years, I do genuinely deal with that. It might not be that bad at times, but sometimes it does get that bad for me. And the fact that you guys can sit there and laugh at that is disgusting to me. Which is why, anytime I see any kind of trolling in the comments on any video or in any previous video, I'm going to start banning you. Because quite frankly, I would rather have 100 real fans than 1,000 fake fans any day. I would rather have real supporters watching my stuff instead of trolls watching it. Because you trolls don't deserve to watch it. The people that actually like my content are the ones that deserve to watch it. And if you're offended by me calling you guys out, well, good. I want you to be offended. Because you should be ashamed of yourselves. Half of you guys are grown-ass adults, and some of y'all are even older than me. And y'all are acting like high schoolers. And it's honestly sad. It's disgusting and it's truly fucking sad because, like I said in the video, you trolls are everything that is wrong with social media. You guys sit there and you attack people over and over, and then when they respond to you with them, you guys then turn around and try to place the blame on them for firing back at you for something that you guys did to them. So, tell me again how I'm the bad guy in what I'm doing. I'm not here trying to spread awareness about mental health and how trolling and you guys doing what you guys do affects people like myself on a daily basis. Because believe it or not, it does affect me on a daily basis. I mean, you guys might think you know what's going on when the cameras are off, but you really don't. There's a very select few people that actually know what's going on. So, what I don't understand is how you guys can sit there and continue to do what you guys do. It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I thought we were all grown adults here. But yet, all I see when I look at the troll comments and my comments on my videos, I don't see a bunch of adults. I see a bunch of unemployed, uneducated, idiotic with no life skills and nothing going for them. That's all I see. So maybe if you guys actually got off your asses and actually got a fucking job, you might actually be getting somewhere in life, but you're not. Which is what I find so hysterically funny, because you guys think that in 10, 11, 12, 13, 20 years, you know, when my mom passes away, that I'm going to be homeless. I'm not. I'm going to be living in my own place, running my business as a music company, as a record label, and as a freaking music artist with my friends, making money. And I know that's a huge thing for you guys to grasp. I know that's a very big thing for you guys to grasp. Oh my God, Chance is actually doing something with his life. Well, dude, that's because I don't sit around on the internet all day and run my mouth. I don't sit around on the internet all day and talk shit. I don't do that. I work my ass off. I do my job as a content creator. And then I hang out with my friends. I do my job. Like, I'm not going to sit here and appease the fucking masses who want to see me rage out. I refuse to do that. Because like I said, my content isn't for the trolls. My content is for those like myself who have actually been through some real shit, and they need a place to come and set their burdens down and hang out for a little bit and chill out and have a good time. So if you are offended by the content that I make, well, I'm sorry that I offend you, I guess. Wait a minute, hang on second thought. Let me think about that for a minute. Well, let me think about what I just said. Actually, no, I'm not sorry that I offend you. If my content offends you, good. Go watch something else. Because like I said, my content isn't for everyone. My content is for those that you guys make fun of. For those that you guys shun and exile and cast aside. That's who my content's for. And guess what? I'm never going to stop. I'm going to continue to make content for those that enjoy my work. I'm going to continue to do my vocal covers. I'm going to continue to make gameplay videos. I'm going to continue to talk about mental health. And I'm going to continue to have fun doing it. So if me having fun offends you, sorry, not sorry. Go watch something else. Because I'm not here to appease you dumbass trolls. I'm here for those that need someone that understands what it's like to be in that position of being on the edge. Of knowing what it's like to be and attacked and shunned. Those are the ones that I do it for. Because like I've said a million times before in the past years, I'd rather have 100 real fans than 1,000 fake fans any day.
Remember, folks, not all heroes wear capes. Okay? Just...
Because the real ones know what's up. The fake ones, y'all are going to disappear in a heartbeat, so I don't understand why y'all are even sticking around, so. But, yeah, it is what it is. If you enjoy my content, thank you, I love you. You guys are awesome. For those of you that do enjoy my content, I do love you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. You guys are awesome as hell. And for those of you that don't like my content, well, go watch something else. Because this channel ain't for you guys. It's for the weirdos and the outcasts like myself that you guys shun and attack. So if you don't like my content, hit the door. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Peace out and go watch something else.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Alright, folks, let's just take let's go over and let's see what's happening over at Shanny's. This 12-hour epic stream that's going on, apparently.
Yeah. What is attempted murder on a cop?
See what we're up to here.
Yeah, let's see.
Ask AI. Murder charges. AI will tell us. In this state,
life imprisonment.
There you go. That's this state.
If 2 counts of attempted murder on a police officer can carry a sentence of life imprisonment for each attempted murder with a possibility of parole. If the attempted murder results in seriously bodily injured, the sentence could be even harsher, potentially reaching 40 years in prison. He's gone.
He's gone.
This is just Pennsylvania, but I'm sure other...
It's similar.
Yeah. He's gone.
He's gone.
Yeah. He took a simple bond charge and turned it into 2 attempted murders. He's
which is 2 life sentences.
Yeah, which is 2 life sentences. He's an idiot.
Wow.
I don't know if the officers survived. I think they did, though. But it's still attempted murder.
Yeah, I would have said in the title if he killed them. 2 murders of police officers would have said that, not stabs.
Stabs!
You know what cops do that when you got a cop?
Oh, this cop is in panic right now. It's hurting and you're feeling weak, aren't you, honey? I'm so sorry.
He's bleeding out.
Oh my God.
He's bleeding out.
Give me his gun.
Give me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hold on, buddy. Oh, hold on. Oh, I got you, Shanny.
Bless your heart, honey.
Where's it at? Down here? Yeah.
Oh my God, he stabbed him right here.
Ooh, that's the kill zone, isn't it?
That is the kill zone.
That's the fucking kill zone.
He knew exactly where to stab the cop.
That's intent. He's going away from
That's
life.
the same... Okay, first of all, if you
intent.
watch the movie Hannibal, that's the same spot he did that one... He stabbed that one thief who was trying to get Hannibal's fingerprints on the bracelet.
Yep, I remember that.
The same spot. This spot has an artery on it. On the thigh.
The inside of the thigh.
Yes, in the inside of the thigh, and you could bleed out and die. Like...
That's where he got
Yeah,
him.
this guy... It's attempted murder now. Get in that artery.
Intent.
Yeah, he knew exactly where he was aiming.
Yep.
Getting it right there. That's not an easy spot to get someone.
No, it's not.
What an asshole.
Roll that leg this way. I can't get this cuff on.
You get some fucking EMTs now. Jesus Christ.
Jackson North. I got it. You're good. I got it.
Wow.
321. We're gonna need at least 2 rigs. You good? I don't know.
All right. We'll come back and check this out. This is kind of boring, actually. So I'm a little confused because I don't know if they're trying to do a 12-hour stream or they're reviewing Foodie's 12-hour tantrum. But Rev had said something about them fucking at the end of 12 hours, so I'm not... and I'm not sure how long they've been going here. When did they start? Well, 8 hours ago. Maybe they're doing... I don't know. Anyways, we'll come back. We'll check in on the gruesome twosome. Let's cut over here to Christian, Muslims, pagans, and Jews. Unfortunately, Sammy's in this one, so if he's talking too much, I'm just going to skip through it. But, we can see here clear evidence, folks. 5 days ago, Von Helton was in that shirt. 2 days ago, he's still in the same shirt. So, who knows what they're going to talk about. Let's see what they got to say. Folks.
Messages in. So I guess we'll do a really quick show, just us. Let me go put a shirt on so I can do a fucking show.
Yeah, so you can
I
go pop your
people don't want to look at my. I know I'm sexy, but I don't think they want to look at me naked. So.
No, not really.
Well,
I'm good.
I mean, it's against YouTube terms of service, so.
Yeah. Oh shit! Disconnected.
What happened?
Fucking Steam just got disconnected for some reason.
Oh, Steam got disconnected. Oh well, then it's a good time that we went live. Then that we were.
Yeah. Timing's everything.
Yeah, Steam got disconnected. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Someone said, "What up? Streaming yet? Yeah, we're live. We're live. We're live. We're
We're
live."
live.
The red sign said we're live. Sammy messaged me saying he wanted to do an update about Pakistan and India. They're going at it together. It seems like Pakistan committed an act of aggression against India, apparently in the Kashmir region.
Pakistan is an aggression against India because Pakistan used to be Indian territory. And
yeah, then the
Muslims
British,
went in there and
the
took it over.
British, yeah, well.
And the Muslims went in there and took it over. But that used to
They
be
had to
Indian
separate.
territory.
Yeah, they had to separate the Muslims from the Hindus because they couldn't get along.
Correct.
Well, the Muslims
Well, they
couldn't
had
get
to because
along.
they was going to kill each other. So they had to, yeah. Yeah, they had to. Because they was going to kill each other. I still think the Indians would have won. I'm rooting for the Indians. I'm rooting for the Indians. I'm
Yeah,
Cherokee
actually,
Indian,
yeah.
I'm Cherokee Indian, so I got to root for the Indians anyway, right? I just
Sure.
got it. One of them
Gotta-
things, man. Got to root for the Indians. Got to root for the home team, man.
You're rooting for the home team. I love it.
Yeah, man.
I don't know who it is, but someone's slamming the fucking doors in my building here, in my apartment, man. You can hear it. History lesson. Let's go. Yeah, the history lesson. That's what Vaughn is, a walking, talking historian, man.
I am a historian, a real one, so
Yeah.
so we'll see. We'll see if it lines up with history, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We'll see. We shall see.
I'm gonna give Sammy the link one more time and see if see what happens. I don't know. Maybe you know what I'll do. I'll call his ass on the phone. And see
Yeah,
if that
call
way-
his ass on the phone. That's the best way to get him.
We're
Wake
calling.
his ass
We're
up.
calling him. See what happens.
Wake his ass up.
Yeah, it's just ringing. Yeah, he passed out. I mean, I literally said, how long before you go to bed? He said soon, and I'm like, okay. I'm thinking, okay, maybe an hour. And he when he said soon, he meant like literally right now. He's dropping off.
Yeah. Well, see you, Sammy. Bye. Okay. Well, there you go.
So Vaughn and I will do a quick. quick
Tyler
show.
says, please, no Sam. Okay, well,
Why you don't like Sam?
Tyler D says, please, no Sam. Okay, well, That doesn't look like he's coming. He's asleep. I'd say he's asleep. He went to bed. So
He passed out, man. He must have.
Yeah,
maybe
he passed
maybe he has a cute woman that he's dealing with. I don't know.
hi, Brittany. Yeah. So I guess he passed out as soon as John.
Oh no,
Wilson-
he just went green. Oh, he just went green, and there he is. Boom.
There he
Family
is.
feud.
All right, he's awake. He lives.
The prophet of doom and gloom.
Yeah. That's
What
it.
do the gods of freedom religion have to say about John screwing around with?
What? Who's this?
Screwing
Well,
around
say
with
that again, John.
What do the gods of freedom religion have to do with John screwing around with married women? Do they approve or disapprove, Vaughn?
Is she married? I don't think she's married.
John's former black girlfriend, Salamatu, was married, and now MoMA is coming to beat his ass.
Okay, now hold on. If that's true, why isn't he a dead man? Because in Islam it says that he has to be killed. So
And
why
you
isn't
knew
he-
about it, Vaughn, and you didn't say anything,
I
even though
didn't
you've
know.
been
Hold on.
cucked in the same way.
I did not know that he was seeing a man.
You were cucked the same way by John Chacon.
I don't fool around with married women. It's
Well, John Chacon got my wife though, so it's reversed.
Shannon, are you repenting of your sins and you're gonna let go of your life? Hey, Sammy, good to see you. I hope I didn't wake you up. When you said soon, I'm like, okay, maybe he's got a few minutes to go, and I'm like, oh man, maybe he passed out already. Maybe he fucking dropped off already. Oh, I don't hear you, Sam.
No, I just had to relieve myself. I had to take a break.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
You're
I hear
fine.
you.
You sound actually good there.
All right.
You don't
I
sound.
said you had to take a shit, so I hear you. I hear you.
So we're going to do a quick update for Sammy. Sammy is.
Well, I have an exciting update for you guys.
Yeah, so what's going on in the Kashmir region with the Pakistanis?
Yeah, what happened to the Pakistanis? I hope they're wiped out, personally. I hope India kicked their ass. That's what I hope.
That'd be nice, yeah.
Well, guess what? There are already casualties. Look, there are already casualties on both sides. There have been firefights and skirmishes all along their line of contact in the mountains over there. Okay, states have no.
Instead of fucking actually building up their economy and helping their people, they're too busy killing people in order to do that.
Rich Gulf Arabs. All the rich Gulf Arabs have now sided with India, and Qatar actually sent them arms, and Qatar sponsors Hamas.
Wow!
So that should tell you something, that the Arabs, they side with big money, with countries that they do big business with.
Well, yeah. I mean, don't you blame them? I mean, if you got money, you want to keep it, don't you? I mean, you're going to side with whoever's going to let you keep your money. So I mean,
I'm just saying, Pakistan has nukes, and their prime minister said our nuclear weapons are not just symbolic.
I'm sorry, Bob. I'm sorry, Sammy. So look at this comment, Sammy. Look at this.
Boom, boom.
nonsense.
Boom,
Look at
boom.
this. Read that for me, Sammy.
Homo. Mr. Von Helton, why you not tell John to stop making boom boom with my wife? I
Boom,
thought
boom.
you were a holy man.
I am a holy man.
Now I realize you are just an evil sorcerer.
No, I'm a holy man because I keep myself holy. But that doesn't mean I keep you holy. It just means I keep myself holy. I'm supposed to stay holy, not you. You can go do whatever the fuck you want. I don't have anything to do with you. I have to keep myself in line. Which, by the way, is what a real religion would do. It would tell you to look inward, not go out here and slaughter millions of people. If you're told by a god to go slaughter millions of people, it's probably a demon. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there.
Anyway, I'm listening to.
So just in case anyone out there is out of the know, and maybe I'm out of the know because I don't keep track, but we did cover this briefly. John is acting like, she wasn't married. Remember the black girlfriend he was talking about? Well, apparently she was married. And I have no idea if John ever actually met this woman or if it was just on a Facebook thing. But anyways, John started leaving messages on her husband's Facebook page to her, saying, I miss you and all this stuff, basically taunting the husband. So, and that picture of that troll account that was just leaving messages is the picture from the dude's Facebook. That is actually a picture of her husband. So John is just, here's a shocker, folks. He's flat out lying, and he was trying to get a married woman through Facebook. So
To Ben
Shapiro?
Ben, what's his face from Suspicious Observers?
Oh, that's not Ben Shapiro.
The guy that does the observation of
Ben Fulford. Ben Fulford?
no Ben something. It doesn't matter what his name
Ben
is.
Fulford either?
But anyway, he's
I don't
very
know.
well known for talking about the pole shift, and he said that
Ben
the
Fulford
current.
always talking about the end times and shit, and talking about the New World Order and shit. So
Well, let Sammy
No,
finish.
but
Ron.
what just hap-
Let Sammy finish.
yeah.
What just happened in Portugal, Spain? They
Mendoza.
called it an anomaly, sort of like what was it? What kind of an anomaly it was? It was
Vaughn cannot do it. He was just asked, let Sammy finish, which I agree. I don't want to hear Sammy either. But Vaughn cannot keep his mouth shut if he's not the center of attention. Look at him. Like, what is he doing right now? Like, what is this?
An
sort of
X-class player?
atmosphere. No, they called it an atmospheric anomaly.
It was
Something like that, but it was so local that it just only hit Spain,
Okay, hold on,
Portugal,
hold
and
on,
parts of
hold on,
France.
hold on.
But I'll
Okay,
tell you
hold on.
something. So this Ben guy,
It was an X-class flare
so
given
Ben
off by
guy,
the sun.
what the hell, Vaughn? Were you like chugging on Mountain Dew or something before
Yeah,
we
he's hyper
started?
today, Vaughn. Hyper today, man.
Yes. Anyway, it was an X-class flare. I know all about it because it knocked the power out in Spain and Portugal, and so it was an X-class flare. It's perfectly normal. It's okay. Nobody.
No, it was
panic.
no X flare. There was no talk of any X flares, and
You want the
nobody
link?
talked about it.
You want
They
the
called
link?
it an atmospheric anomaly that didn't have anything to do with the sun. So this guy, I'm listening to him in a live stream, and he's saying it's the early signs of the pole shift. He talks a lot about the pole shift. So he says that these are early warnings of the pole shift. What happened in Spain and
Lin May is
Portugal,
correct.
and it's all lining up.
Lin May is correct. Clinton probably.
Oh, Vaughn's poll just shifted. He found a unfamiliar female sticking her toes into the water with a possible Asian last name or an Asian name. So he's perked up. He'll start taking over the conversation again here.
Probably off.
Yeah, another Epstein witness.
Oh, Virginia Giuffre.
Yeah. I'd say Clinton knocked her off. Yeah, that'd be my guess.
But anyway, we're off topic.
No, but everything is lining up. We were talking.
Yeah.
Well, everything is lining up as far as what we were talking about last. That something is about ready to kick off. Something's ready to pop off, and so this again another scenario where you have two nuclear armed countries about to go into a full war and full blows. And India and Pakistan have had full-blown wars in between them in the past before they had nuclear.
Look at Vaughn. He's just combing the chat while at the same time just waiting for his opportunity to slip in and say something. He cannot go without making a noise, a hiccup, a fart, a little side note, a hashtag to whatever someone's saying, I guess. He can't do it. He cannot do it, folks. He's just looking for a reason to jump back in.
Nuclear weapons. All right. So where am I going with this? With all of the phenomenon, with what's happening with also the banking system and all the other things that's the tariffs, and we're reaching a crescendo, okay? And before there will be some sort of nuclear exchange that can trigger geothermal nuclear war with the whole world goes.
He's trying so hard, folks. Look, just keep watching Vaughn. He's trying so hard.
To nuclear war, just like in the movie War Games.
Yep.
These are all the signs for God is about to intervene and reveal the Messiah.
Well, I hope so.
So the worse it gets, the more optimistic I The worse it gets, the more optimistic I become. And now they're talking again about Santorini waking up again, the Colombo undersea volcano acting up, and they did more research. They said that they're going to have another flare up. So all the signs are there, and the sharks showed up, and we're about to go full bore into areas of Gaza where they're holding our hostages and to make the Hamas submit and to kick them out. And these are the last steps that from all the listening and all of the committing to memory the lessons and the messages of my rabbi, it's just making sense to me now. All right, we are upon the crescendo. I said it before the month of Nisan. This was in March before I had my birthday, and I said Nisan would be a monumental, pivotal moment, and it has been.
Yeah.
All right, we're going into a new month today. It's Rosh Chodesh. It's a new month, a new Jewish calendar month. But the past month has not disappointed. It has been a monumental and eventful. Would you agree with me, John?
Shannon says this is real life, but not the movie, Sammy.
How many views we got, John?
In real life, smart people don't drink fluoride.
How many views?
In real life, smart people don't drink fluoride. In real life, smart people don't take mRNA vaccines.
Correct. Now, how many views?
Celestial or earthly or subterranean. Something is happening with the earth. Something is happening with the planet. The whole story of the 10 Commandments and the 10 plagues and everything. That whole story is the month of Nisan, and there's an anticipation that the next.
I feel it in my bones, man. I feel it.
I feel it in my bones. I does. I feel it in my bones.
Yeah, I feel it in my bones, baby.
Feel it in my bones. I does. Let me give it a link to the butterfly prophecy because everybody.
Maybe you're feeling the fluoride making your bones all brittle and weak. Maybe that's what
exactly
it is.
what I'm feeling.
I don't drink fluoridated water.
I don't drink the tap water, man. I learned my lesson.
Hey, John, you live in the tri-state.
I drink Poland Spring water. Poland
Spring. That's what everybody drinks. I used to live on Poland Spring.
Yeah.
See, now the tri-state people are smarter than the average American schmo in the rest of the states.
Smarter than the average bear.
Yeah. The New Yorkers are smart people. We're smarter than the average. Yo, boo boo, I'm smarter.
The average smarter than the average yo people in the rest of the American states there that drink from the tap. I mean, Vaughn, when you were in New York, you said everybody was drinking bottled water. Nobody that has any sense drinks the tap water when it looks like it's pure poison. It's chalky.
It smelled like a damn chemical factory. I mean, it was strong.
Well, you have to give credit to the New Yorkers, the Jersey people, the Connecticut people. None of them drink out of the tap.
That's right.
They all drink bottled water.
Give that link to the outside chat there, John, because they want that link bad. They want it bad. They want that link bad. Give it to them. Everybody's asking for the link, so give it to them.
Settle down.
Call him Skippy.
Yeah, Skippy. Give him Skippy. Skippy.
Skipper.
Skippy used to be a peanut butter. I don't know if it's still there.
All right, hold on. We got a troll out here. He says, Vaughn, I thought you would learn your lesson to quit running your mouth when I gave you that whooping in the parking lot of Jungle Gym being rude to my sister. But here you're doing the same old shit. Hey, Johnny Johnson, come out to where I am out in Trenton, and come knock on my front door and see what happens to you, big boy.
Yeah, exactly.
Jimmy Johnson, I'll give you a good Jimmy Johnson if you know what I mean.
That's right.
I'll give you a Jimmy Johnson. Some nincompoop says Poland Spring has fluoride in it.
Read the ingredients to the back of the fucking bottle, John. Show it to us on the camera.
It says that the water has been sourced in Maine, the state in the Union, and the ingredients is spring water. It's the only thing in it.
It doesn't say magnesium, sodium, whatever. There's something in there.
It doesn't say anything. It's literally pure fucking spring water.
Yeah.
It has no fucking ingredients. What the fuck are you talking about, big boy? It's
usually on the back. It says it.
No, it doesn't. It just says it's sourced from fucking Maine. Well, let's see if we can get it to adjust.
It's still blurry. It ain't gonna.
I can't get it.
What are all those bullet points there? Does it say
It says it's from fucking Poland. It's from Poland, Maine. There's a city in Poland called Poland, Maine, and that's where they fucking get it, right from the mountain. They get it right from the fucking mountain. There's
There you
no
go.
ingredients. You're talking about like Walmart water. When you go to Walmart and buy Walmart water, there's fucking ingredients like sodium boroxide.
Yeah, and then the bottled water in Walmart has fluoride in it. That's for
So,
sure.
Lynn May, when you gonna marry me? When you gonna marry me, Lynn May? You need to marry me, Lynn
Anyway,
May.
the escalation is going to happen minute by minute. I mean, and it's no joke. They recalled their aircraft carrier from the Arabian Sea. It was actually supporting the coalition over there against Iran. And yeah. And they're getting all these French fighter bombers, Rafales. They signed a contract. They're going to get a bunch of bombers and fighters. Everybody's arming them over there. The Turks are arming the Pakistanis. The Chinese are arming the Pakistanis. The French are arming the Indians. We sent them a big shipment of sophisticated missiles, and the Qataris sent them weapons to the Indians. Everybody's arming the both sides of this conflict right now. It could be the linchpin, because the closer we get to a real nuclear war is the closer we get to the revelation of the Jewish Messiah, who is not the Jesus, who's not the Jesus. All right, get that through your head. It's all horse shit. Jesus believers, shove your Jesus up your ass. Tell him, John.
Lynn May, you need to come marry me, man. Come out here to Kentucky and marry me, Lynn May. Come on, you can do it. Home Depot can help.
I was in the kitchen grabbing something.
Home Depot can help. Come on out, Lynn May.
I heard Sammy say he's gonna put Jesus in your ass. Listen, they probably like that.
Yeah, it wouldn't. He wouldn't fit. I don't think he'll fit there. But.
Well, he's a Fruit Loop, so he might like that. I want this. I've never seen this before, Sammy.
Holy shit, that's a big bottle.
Extra age.
Holy shit, that's a big bottle.
That's a big bottle, yeah.
That is a big. Fuck, it's as big as your head. Holy shit.
As big as my head. It's called Black Shots. It's called Shots Extra Age Bourbon.
Extra age bourbon. That's gonna knock you on your ass.
I never had this before. It says world's highest rated bourbon.
That could kill King Kong if he drank it.
You know, you only have one shot of that, and you're on your ass, right?
Oh, let's try it. Let's do it live. Let's do it live.
Okay, it's your funeral, pal.
Let's Christian.
Because that shit's like.
Time out, Vaughn.
That shit's like 155 proof, dude. That's heavy. That ain't light.
I can't get a fucking word in edgewise there with Vaughn. Holy shit. He's hopped up on Mountain Dew and Stouffer's.
I don't know. I don't know what I've been told. Big league woman ain't got no soul. Signed up.
I'm very knowledgeable with Judaism, but what would be the equivalent to Christianing? Like when the Goyim, they say, we're going to Christian.
Christening?
Christening in Christianity would just be like bless you.
Like when you hold on, time out. Like you get new bed sheets, right? You buy brand new bed sheets, you put them on, and then you have sex in them. And you call it, we're going to Christian the sheet.
Yeah, we're going
to bless. Levarech.
You give a bracha.
Break it in. You got to break it in. That's
but what's the Jewish like? Do we have like a Jewish version of that?
I don't think so.
To make holy like a dish, and it's the same thing as making a bracha. It's you make it holy, you bless it. You bless it.
Okay, I guess you're right. I guess that's the only thing that's closest to it.
I bless thee.
So Sam,
somebody said that's how you loosen yourself up for Tyrone.
Cheers.
Oh, maybe it's me loosening up to give it to Tyrone.
Shannon's ready for you to pass out. Shannon's ready for you to take that big gulp and pass out. That's what she's ready for.
Okay. Let's say a bracha that Sammy from Sammy's rabbi to God's ears that the Mashiach will be here this year and that everything is going to work out exactly the way it's going to be.
Yes, I hope
Amen.
Get to Messiah. I do.
Amen. Amen.
Good night.
Ooh, that had no burn. It went down smooth.
Or as we say in German, Prost.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, the destroyer. There you go.
It looks quality. Looks quality, John. Looks quality.
And it goes
Oh, I like it. I like it.
You like it? Oh shit! Not a second one.
Here's to Mamo Koba, Salamanca Koba. Here's to Sammy finding the love of his life. Sammy's looking for love. Ron's looking for love. I'm looking for love.
No,
Not only will the Messiah come this year, but Sammy's going to be coming this year, if you know what I mean. L'chaim, l'chaim.
Oh yeah, amen. Amen. I hope she's listening.
Oh, that is so smooth.
Dude, that's two. You better stop.
You're making me jealous, man.
Dude, you better stop. That's two, man.
It's almost as good as Johnny Walker Blue. I think this is almost as good as Johnny Walker Blue.
It's aged. It looks like it's quality.
Dude, that's two. That you better stop. I'm not kidding. You better stop, man. That shit's powerful. That's not junk alcohol. That's powerful shit.
Hey, don't they make that in Kentucky? Vaughn?
Bourbon is made in Kentucky. Bourbon is made in Kentucky. Correct. That's right. Bourbon is made in Kentucky.
We got the big boy in the house.
Good evening.
Hey,
Cisco.
So Von Helm was right again, right?
Yeah, you were right. And you know why he lost? Because the ballot was like a meter long, like 100 names on it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to send you the link to the picture.
100 names on the ballot?
Yep.
Jeez, OP.
You wonder why he lost his
He never had a chance. He never had a fucking chance. Not but 100 names on the ballot. No wonder he fucking lost.
I found him though. Like
that's messed up. That is messed up, dude. Well, you're now a globalist state, so God only knows what that means or what that.
So I have a joke for my Canadian friends, and it's all in good humor. What's the difference between Polyev and a clogged toilet? The clogged toilet still has a seat.
Tails. I guess we'll find out. I mean, this narcissistic piece of shit. Get this, Sammy. You're gonna love this. This narcissistic piece of shit that won in Canada last night. He put his fucking face on the goddamn Canadian money.
No, his name's on the
already.
Money,
he literally put his face on the fucking money, didn't he, Cisco?
No, it was just his name that's on the money. It's not his face.
Oh, it's just his name on the money,
the
not
Queen's
his
on
face,
the money.
really? Well, still, he's got his name on the fucking money.
They worship the Queen over there.
It was John. Check out the link I sent you.
I believe his name because he was the governor of the Bank of Canada at the time it was printed, like years ago. That's what these are guys.
Well, he's got his name on it anyway.
That's the ballot that we had to deal with.
That's still bad enough. That's bad
Oh
enough. He's still a
man! If
narcissist.
you had to deal with something like this, I would jump out the window if I had to do this, man.
You have to do
That's
that?
what you got to do with the Canadian. Oh man, the Canadians are fucking.
Holy
bad.
sheep dip, Batman. Look at the names on that fucker. Jesus Christ. Are you kidding me? That can't be real.
No, it is.
That cannot
It
be
is.
real.
Look it up. It's
Oh
official.
my God, no wonder. Holy sheep dip. Look
No,
at that.
I'm not a fucking retard.
That's insane.
Yeah,
Well, no wonder
liberals
the
are-
conservative guy never had a prayer. He never had a prayer. He might as well have stayed home. Holy
I
shit,
found
man.
him though. So
That's insane. They stacked it against him. That's
Put it up on screen. It's until it loads on my fucking side.
Oh, it didn't load on his.
Okay, so for my American friends that don't know what they're looking at, and I'm sure they don't know what they're looking at, that was not the federal election. Like that is in a particular riding, and there was a bunch of people that ran, but the person they're talking about had held the seat for 20 years, right? So it's not like, yeah, there's like 99 people. Like 1 year a clown ran, and it's stuff like that, right? So the dude they're talking about, who ran for the Conservatives, lost his actual seat. He's not a member of Parliament. So not only did he lose the federal election, he lost his own riding. And that's what that long ballot is from. Not that you guys care, but that's what they're talking about.
Oh, I got rid of it. All right, let me put it back up. Hold
Put
on.
it back up there. He didn't.
Yeah, get a load of this. Sam.
Oh,
You're gonna
God,
shit-
Sammy,
you're
you
gonna
won't
shit-
believe it. You won't believe it. You won't believe it.
You're gonna shit a brick sideways when you see it. That's the ballot that they have to deal with.
I
with
saw it.
Canada.
The whole the ballot with the holy. What the hell was that all about?
That's
the
the people
ballot.
that they got to vote on. The conservative guy is by himself. He never had a prayer. The conservative guy had to fight against all these guys. He never had a chance.
Yeah.
He might as well stayed home and drank a beer because there's no way we're going to beat all that. Nope.
Everybody on the list had to go against all those guys. And again, 90% of this list are people that just will never get a vote. They're just whoever that threw their hat in the ring, right? It's still down to like the top 2 parties, right? But, you know, it's fair for everybody. Again, the guy held the seat for 20 years dealing with this. Like that didn't change it. He just lost. That's, you know, is what it is.
Stay home and just whack the bag, or have
That's
your
it.
yeah.
Bang a lady, something, because you ain't
So
winning.
you can
that.
already predict the next election, pretty much.
Well, he lost his seat and everything. They said he lost everything.
John, I'm
But I was told.
I'm gonna pop out and pop back in because I'm having internet problem.
Okay, yeah, pop back in, pop back out. Jews are really good at popping in and popping out, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I saw the video of them popping out of a New York drain or something.
Yeah,
Remember
that's fucking insane, man. That dude never had a prayer. He never had a fucking prayer going up against all that. How the hell do you win against all that shit? You don't. You don't win against that. That's nuts. That is fucking nuts, man. Holy shit. I mean, I knew he was bad outnumbered, but good God, I had no idea he was that outnumbered.
Good God, Lord. Ooh.
Yeah, this
Well,
is like
what
their
is it
fourth term
good
they
for?
won, so.
Ooh, absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Where's
That's
that
right.
going?
Well,
this is
Vaughn
their
is
fourth
still
term,
up
and
to the
they're
same
probably gonna
old
get
stupid bullshit. Hair's
Don't
still
even
full
read
of-
it. Don't even read it out loud. Don't even read it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Don't
we're all
even read
devastated.
Some troll, I deleted it, but some troll in the comments were saying that the financial backers are plotting to get you out of the property.
Right. Well,
4 years until the next election. So.
Yep, 4 years till the next election, but Canada won't make it that far. I don't think Canada will make it that far. I think it'll be destroyed before then.
Canada's got like another good 2 years before it's like a third world country.
Oh
That's it.
God!
I mean, if you ever look at videos of Toronto, I mean, it looks like walking down Bangladesh.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Sammy. How you doing?
All right, how much?
Yeah, Canada's a third world country. Like walking down a Canadian city is like walking in Bangladesh, folks.
Sounding better?
You sound
You
good.
sound fine. Yeah, you sound fine, big boy.
Sound good.
I
Man.
had to.
Sounding
I had
good,
to
man.
open up an incognito page.
Yeah,
because I was having,
incognito.
internet issues.
Yeah, Israel blocks people's internet. You have to use VPNs to get it out.
Damn.
Yeah. It's smoother now. I could tell. All of a sudden, the connection is smoother.
Right.
Almost instantly.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys, this is no joke. I mean, this is no hyperbole. This is no exaggerating. All right? The Indians and the Pakistanis are hotheads. They're big-time hotheads, all right? And,
I can't even say what I want to say, but you want to talk about primitive people and primitive culture, man. I mean, the subcontinent of Asia, man, it's disgusting.
They have
I mean,
it
we
in
let
for
these
one
people
another.
in. And the majority of the people that come to the United States are from these places. I see videos where the street vendors are basically they're cutting the meat with their big toenail, and they're using the toenail as a knife, and they're cutting the bread and they're cutting the meat with their big toenail. I mean, this is how disgusting these people are. And we let these people in and run restaurants. You know what I'm saying?
One of the criteria for coming to the United States is you must know what toilet paper is and you must know how to use it. Okay.
Well, I might lose power because you should see the fucking storm outside. Holy fuck, it's raining.
Now hold up, I gotta call Vaughn out on this one because anyone that's been around long enough remembers the skid mark incident. And Mouse has testified to this. Folks, if you're new to this whole Von Helton verse, there was an infamous picture that he put out, I believe on Facebook or something, a darling, adorable photo of his kids dancing around when they're really little in the bedroom, and right in the middle of them, there was two of the kids, or one of them, I can't remember, was Von Helton's underwear, and it was, I'm actually going to dry heave remembering it, but they were basically dancing around it like a mulberry bush, and yeah, Von Helton doesn't know how to use toilet paper. I'm just pointing out the irony of that statement.
A massive storm.
Oh yeah, you see.
It does look like it's starting to become slightly overcast here. So
Yeah, I can see the power lines are just waving back and forth.
Maybe we'll get a little rain as well. It does seem to be coming overcast here. So
You know that it rained blue rain in California? I don't know.
blue rain.
Yeah,
I've heard of purple rain.
You've heard of acid rain?
I've heard of purple rain, but not blue rain.
I don't know if you guys can hear the fucking rain coming down.
Purple rain, purple rain. No, I don't hear it. Do you hear my fan over there?
No.
I'll show you.
Nobody hears my fan over there? Okay, good. That's good. That's good.
I think it's hail.
Hail. Hail to the chief. I better not be white hail, because that stuff will damage your car. It will. It'll destroy your car, man. Not good. Hail is not good on a car.
All right, we got any more things to talk about, or do me and Vaughn have to go back to killing and having fun?
Yep.
Well, today's Memorial Day in Israel, okay, and in the coming days, there's going to be a major move with our military in Gaza in an attempt to release the hostages and end the war. All right, so that's an optimistic thing to look forward to once it gets done.
Sammy, while I got you,
yeah,
I proposed this to Trump. I don't know if he heard me or not, but I have an idea. What I would do is get a bunch of Greyhound buses and send them in there. And then anybody that wants to get out of Gaza, they get on board the bus and they get sent straight to Jordan.
They're doing something similar.
And that way,
okay,
hold on, let me finish my point. That way, nobody can argue about the innocent victims and the innocent women and children and oh my God, the kids and babies, and they won't be able to make that argument because you gave them a chance to get on that bus and get the fuck out the AO. Okay, that's what y'all need to do. You need to do that. You need to fucking take some Greyhound buses, put them in there, free trip to fucking Jordan, get on the fucking bus, we'll get you the hell out of here. And then that way nobody can come back on you and say, oh, well, you're killing innocent women and children and you're doing this and you're doing that. Because that's all we listen, Sammy, listen. All we fucking hear here in the United States is how Israel is abusing the poor Palestinians. And I'm so sick of hearing it, I want to vomit. So just take some Greyhound buses, put them in the middle of fucking Gaza and say, get on that goddamn bus if you want the fuck out the AO. And then that way nobody can say a goddamn word about, the innocent women and children. Because I'm so sick of hearing it, I want to vomit.
Well, listen to me. They're already flying them out. There are flights.
They're already flying them out. Well, good.
Yeah.
Because I'm sick and tired of hearing that bullshit. It's driving me fucking nuts. It really is. It's driving me nuts.
Hey, John, you could show Vaughn the blue water that's falling as rain in California.
Blue water?
Yeah, blue rain.
Where did Cisco go?
I don't know, but I put it in the private chat, the link to the footage.
Blue water. Well, let me check it out. I'll Google it. Let me check it out.
No, it's in the private chat. Look,
This is not normal. The skies are changing. Lights are failing.
Disappearing bees.
Invisible may be affecting the Earth. This rare atmospheric anomaly is unlike anything we've ever seen before, and it might only be just the beginning.
Yeah, about Spain and Portugal.
There's a lot of mysterious things going on, like yesterday's blackout between Spain, France, Portugal, and even parts of Belgium is still a mystery. The bees falling out of the skies, and in some cases, the white paper is unaffected. Going from New Brunswick to San Antonio, Texas, video footage.
Fuck off of my obstacle!
Yeah, he's in the private chat spewing.
Yeah, I got him. I fucking got him. I banned his ass.
He's just
I got
spewing
him.
bile
Anyway, we're at
everywhere.
the 21-minute mark. Let's say another 5 minutes before we shut it down. The Goyim no, shut it down. The Goyim no.
The Goyim no, shut it down. But anyway, look, there's so many things happening right now. I know it's anticlimactic. You know, I'm not the one that should make any promises. But things happen. Things are happening. Things are popping off. What happened in Iran with that big explosion at Bandar Abbas? You know, it's just rolling downhill. This is not a routine. It's been going on for a long time, but I think we're reaching the crescendo now. I mean, Ukraine, Russia, and the nuclear potential for nuclear war, that was reaching a high, and now that's kind of been wound down by Trump and the peace talks. That's not as much in the news reports in the news cycle, but we have a new round now with India and Pakistan, and I don't think Trump can get them to de-escalate. He can't.
Yeah, I don't think so. Lin May says this.
Pakistan is run by its military.
Correct.
And Pakistan is in an economic depression. They're in the doldrums with all their corruption, and the military runs that country. So I think they started a war to take a focus away from the fact that the country's failing, okay, that economically.
Lin May is saying in the outside chat says, "This true, Von. I thought could visit, but he say bad things." Sammy and John do not live with me. I live here by myself, so they're in different places. Lin May. They don't.
Have you been seeing the sequential numbers? Still,
dude, I'm still seeing the numbers, and I was shown. I won't say what website or anything, but I was shown an account ledger with nothing but zeros on it. I wasn't able to see the numbers before it or the numbers after it, but I saw all the zeros in the middle, and there was a lot of them. So, what does that mean? Well, we'll find out. Hold on,
Sammy. Hold on. We're going to prove a troll wrong here. They're saying they got live feed. They got cameras set up all around your property, and they're ready to live stream you being removed from the double ride and arrested. So we got it here today, 4/29/25. We're going to prove the trolls wrong again. Me and Von's going to do another show in a week, and Von's going to be perfectly fine where he is. So you're going to be proven wrong again. The trolls, you're fucking losers, man. You come up with these cocky matey ideas about what's going to happen. It doesn't happen. Okay?
No, Renee, I have no roommates, honey. I live alone. Okay? I live alone.
And I'm going to get going. I got my beautiful Salamatu. I want to give her a phone call. I'm going to give her a ring and see what's going on with her. Then I'm going to get back to killing with Von on Borderlands.
We're going to kill. Shrink, I want to kill. Kill.
Shrink, I got to kill. So, Sammy, 1
Come
second.
to Kentucky.
Okay, I'm just saying the promises that my rabbi has made are now going to fully come true. The Jews of the diaspora are going to start arriving in Israel by the boatload soon.
Well,
okay?
I hope you're right, but
the mess that's happening right now, I guarantee guaranteeing that a lot of them will leave.
That every Jew is going to leave every country and then go back to Israel. They're going to leave the
there
United States.
I agree. I agree with that 100%. I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. I am 100% behind
go
that.
back to Israel where they belong.
Every Jew here in the United States get on a plane and go back to Israel.
Amen.
No, my rabbi just promised that a lot of them are going to come here and buy homes, and it's going to be like.
Von's going to find a wife. Sammy's going to find a wife. I'm going to find a wife. And we're going to live happy ever after with Mashiach in Israel, a new temple, sacrifices, no more war, no peace on earth. L'chaim, l'chaim.
L'chaim.
All right. Take it easy, Sammy. God bless. We'll do it.
Amen. Have a good night. Good night,
Sammy, let's do a show Saturday night, all right? Saturday night.
No problem. Amen.
No problem. Take it easy.
Bye-bye. Hallelujah.
All right. Let's let's go back over and see what's cracking with Shanny. I'm sure it's enthralling and engaging. And then we'll cap off the evening with some more Von Helton. But I mean, J-Dub's back on the sauce might be interesting. I'm sure he'll embarrass himself. We'll watch the downward spiral of J-Dub's as his beard grows back in. This will be interesting. So let's see what's cracking over in Shannyville.
Dude, he's a hero.
Folks.
I wanted to find a bed, which is why I went to Big Lots. I had been up for a couple of days at this point. Oh, bless your heart.
That's fucking
You were manic out of your mind.
Math.
Past it. Okay.
Well, at least he got a bed when he went to jail.
That's true. Not that comfortable, but you'll get one.
All you get is a thin mattress and a sheet. There you go.
They put you on steel in solitary.
All right.
That steel slab with just barely a fuck.
All right, by popular request, I guess we got to do it. Folks.
I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a hot dog. Everybody party. I'm a hot dog. Fun on a bun. Fun. 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 I'm a hot dog. Everybody party. Look at me. 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 I'm a hot dog.
All right, we got that out of our system. Let's see what's cracking.
Roll over. Get on your belly, Mr. Pancake. Get on.
Mr. Pancake, get on the ground.
Come on, Pancake, get on your belly.
Come on, Pancake, get on the ground.
Those teeth, folks. Those teeth, though. That's it's getting sow mouth. Just be left with a few on the bottom. Ugh.
Hey, what the? Give up your other hand.
Jesus.
Other hand right here.
He calls him, come on, Pancake. Get on the ground, Pancake.
After subduing him, officers noticed copious amounts of blood leaking from Matthew's wounded hands.
God, they should make
but
a
this
movie
is
out
far
of this.
from the most compelling.
Oh, this would be a great movie.
A quick one. It's an hour movie.
They are like dinosaurs. If you don't move, they can't see you.
Oh my God.
The gerbils are in his pants. The poor gerbils.
We have
Piece of
multiple
evidence they're
gerbils
about to
in his
uncover.
pants.
Knew we'd find him. Good job, Mr. Pancakes. Knew we'd find him.
It must be the fluoride, folks. It's that Kentucky fluoride. The Ohio fluoride has worked its way up into Shanny's system.
Where the Did he call him Mr. Pancake?
Good job.
She's got like zombie mouth, folks. That's like the aesthetic. That's like, that's what they, the special effects department. Like they hire people like Shanny back in the old days in movies, right? Before, but it's true, right? Before they had special effects, they would seek out people like Shanny. Yeah.
Mr. Pancakes. He called him Pancakes, not Mr. Pancake. There are multiple gerbils in Mr. Pancake's pockets.
Oh my God, you have the funniest fucking arrest video ever.
Mm-hmm.
You win. You win on arrest videos.
And it was good for a good cause.
Oh my God, is that Von Helton?
No, is it the real one?
Are you the real Von Helton? Let me check.
Is this accurate and correct Von?
Is this the real Von?
We'll have to see.
Will the real Von step up?
Yes. It's probably not. Is it?
I'm looking.
Let's see. No.
No.
It's a sock account.
You're a fake Von.
Why are you being a fake Von?
Fake Von.
Why are you doing that?
Don't be fake Von.
It's not nice.
Did the gerbils keep you warm?
Probably
Man, I
did.
want pancakes. McDonald's pancakes.
Oh, man. pick breakfast.
Where are the gerbils? All right.
Where are the
In
gerbils?
case nobody mentioned it already, you're under arrest. I think we did like 7 times. Go ahead and roll them on the side.
Well, at least you're not fighting them.
Right. You're all right.
You got clothes on under this? There's the pink slash one.
They said he was taking them for arson yesterday.
Oh, there's something in this.
Yeah, what am I arrested for?
That onesie is iconic
It's
as fuck.
fucking great. My only worry is that I'm going to want to wear it all the time.
Thank you guys so much for being so welcoming and cool. I've watched you guys for a while, just never commented. Oh, bless your heart.
Well, welcome.
No, I wanted to keep the gerbils warm. Oh my god.
That's so cute.
That's so sweet.
It is sweet.
Oh my god, Panda's like, did you sneak a gerbil into jail?
Oh my god. That's contraband. You get a felony if you brought a gerbil in fucking jail.
Wow.
You get a felony for a gerbil.
My hands have been working all day. I've been hating.
As Matthew offers weak excuses for the cuts, officers are closer to confirming what
Yeah, why did your hands get all cut up? Was it the glass? Did you like smash in the glass with your hands?
Probably.
Yeah, my ex still gives me hell over that onesie.
It's a great onesie. We're gonna have it eventually.
Row.
Row. The hell is your
You could
deal?
trade the gerbil for ramen. Oh my god.
Holy shit. You get a felony if you take a gerbil in jail.
the witness had reported.
Right.
5439 Roberts for a copy. And is it okay for the medics to go in? I told him it was.
Yep, we got a copy on the gerbil man. Huh? Thick glass.
Okay.
There's a dog.
Yes, from the glass. I tried punching through and failed, so that's where the prick came in. Oh my god.
Okay.
You were trying to be Hulk smash.
Probably not gonna end well.
No.
Not a good
Collar.
The hell am I under arrest for? Seriously. B&E.
You asked what am I under arrest for? You
Okay. They gotta answer that.
Theft.
Criminal damaging.
Oh god, there is
Using
a
animals. Oh, there are gerbils in there. Animal abuse.
What the heck? I got a gerbil.
Oh, there's a gerbil. He's like, let me out. Help me.
There's
Multiple gerbils.
in his pants.
Oh my god, they're pulling the gerbils out of his pants. Ah, I can't. Oh my god. How did it feel to have a bunch of gerbils all over you like that?
Holy shit.
Did they bite you? Gerbils bite. Yeah. Yeah, those Uggs are pretty.
Multiple gerbils recovered.
Astonishingly, 2 live gerbils are recovered from Matthew's pants.
They're like, we're chill. Matthew's our friend.
And against all odds, they appear to be unharmed.
Yeah. Okay. We're just advising that our suspect has multiple gerbils in his hands.
Okay.
Somebody get my shears. Do you have any more pets? Do you have any more gerbils on you?
Please don't tell me you put a gerbil somewhere else.
I have my shears.
For yours?
I have a horrible attitude and personality. Wow. Thanks, Bill.
Safety, is there a gerbil inside you?
Grab my shears and cut further up that pant leg.
Without a doubt, hunting for gerbils inside Matthew is the last thing any of these officers want to do.
Oh my god.
And probably this one because there's it in there too.
I don't do rats. Mike's, I don't do rats. It's not a rat, it's a gerbil.
It's not a rat, it's a gerbil. It felt like a bunch of tiny heads moving all around.
How many gerbils guys are
Breaking and entering.
We've told you multiple times. Blood all over you, and you have merchandise
In glass. And gerbil.
Did you feel it on your tans? the like cuts, or were you so high you couldn't feel a thing, and like so full of adrenaline? Oh my god!
And abuse.
Cody, you know what you gotta do.
You're laughing.
Gerbil recovery.
Gerbil recovery.
Oh my god, they both said it? This is definitely the best Ewo. This is hands down the most enjoyable.
All right, so let's. That's what's cracking over there. Let's see what's cracking over here. We'll refresh it. And we'll see what's going on with Von Helton. His newest, I guess, 22 hours ago. Morning coffee. I was right. 119. Scanning through. I haven't watched any of these. If you guys, of course, if you know of anything interesting in any of these, maybe that we should be watching. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But if you know something, say something. So I don't mind switching it up here, folks. All right. All right. Let's move ahead. Move ahead. Moving ahead. What the hell's going on?
Making too much noise where you can't hear me, because
all right, here we go.
It's quite loud to me, but hopefully it is not loud to you. Something, what the hell? Let me see here. Some scammer says, "Can I book us a flight?" Yeah, well, yeah, sure you can. To the moon. Anyway, back to the reality here. But yeah, so I'm now this is where the YouTube trolls was Von Helton's being a narcissist. No, Von Helton was correct, and when I'm correct, I'm going to say so. You don't like it? Oh well, I'm still correct. It doesn't matter whether you like it or not. I'm still correct, and I was correct. And this is going to be interesting. Let me see if I still got that one video. Because that one video is quite telling, and it leads into what we're going to do here. I've got this here, I think.
That is why I have called for red flag laws, also known as extreme risk protection orders.
And there you go. So there we are. Now, I think I've got a follow-up to that, where him and Pam Bondi are sitting together, going over the fine detail of that sort of thing. Because these red flag laws, man, they're serious. They're hardcore. I've got.
Yes, go ahead, Mike.
Well, in the category, you've spoken about it, Mr. President, gun violence restraining orders. They're called. California actually has a version of this. And I think in your meeting with governors earlier this week, individually and as a group, we spoke about states taking steps. But the focus is to literally give families and give local law enforcement additional tools if an individual is reported to be a potential danger to themselves or others. Allow due process so that no one's rights are trampled, but the ability to go to court, obtain an order, and then collect not only the firearms, but any weapons in the possession of that individual.
Take the firearms first and then go to court, because that's another system. Because a lot of times by the time you go to court, it takes so long to go to court to get the due process procedures. I like taking the guns early, like in this crazy man's case.
Because the gods of creation, the gods and goddesses of freedom religion, demand that I do so. And so I wasn't wrong. I was absolutely right. And now we're getting ready to take it a step further, and you're going to see, and some of you out there are going to absolutely lose your fucking mind over this, because you're going to say, Von, there's no fucking way that should have happened. That's what you're going to say. You're going to get in front of your monitor. You're going to, while you're there at your keyboard, and you're going to say, no way in the hell is this real. but I swear to you it is. Because I checked. I went and I checked all the websites to be sure. But yeah, it's 100% real. You are absolutely going to shit a brick. If you love this country, if you love your Constitution, if you love your Bill of Rights, you are going to shit a brick about what I'm about to show you. Because what I'm about to show you is going to blow your fucking mind, man. It just is. And I'll tell you, I saw that and my jaw dropped, and I'm like, what the hell? Because I didn't want to believe it either. And so I went and I checked several other places. Yeah, it's real. It's like, damn it. Just when you think you're getting your head above water, shit like this drops in your lap, and it's like, well, damn, maybe one of these days I can get on here and I can actually look into this camera without lying and say there's no bad news today. I'd love for that day to get here. Unfortunately, though, today is not that day. And apparently I don't have the video with Pam Bondi and him sitting there talking. I thought I had it, but apparently I must have taken it down for some reason. Or ran out of room, which happens, you run out of room, So I may have just ran out of room. But I thought I had it up there, but oh well. Whatever. Anyway, we got that shit. But yeah, folks, when you see this, you're going to shit a brick. So this, I said, there's no way in hell that can be true. But it is. Are you all ready for the big reveal? Because here we go. Here we go. Constitution of the United States. However, the statute of mean that I nations their arguments side with the Constitution of the United States. Did not. And I say, well, Bond, that's insane. The Supreme Court is supposed to side with the Constitution. I know. Remember when I told you that none of those Supreme Court justices are conservative? Remember when I said that? Surprise. $9-0 against the Bill of Rights
to the Constitution of the United States. Our Supreme Court did that. If you think for 1 second that anyone in D.C. is a real conservative, I got some swampland on the moon I want to sell you real cheap. Because the last real conservative justice we had, they found him in a dive motel somewhere with a pillow shoved over his face where they had suffocated him to death. That's what Washington, D.C. thinks of real conservatives, boys and girls. And that was a Supreme Court justice. Can you imagine what they do to your happy ass? Well, Vaughn, are you implying that nobody in D.C. is a real conservative? That's exactly what I'm implying. Or they'd have been gone. They wouldn't be there. I tried to run for the House of Representatives. Now, admittedly, I was running under a third party called the Taxpayers Party. But still, I ran for the House of Representatives. I was a strict conservative. And I couldn't even so much as get a fart in my general direction. So, you know, if you're a real conservative, you have about a snowball's chance in hell of actually getting into Washington, D.C. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Well, Vaughn, bless God, Trump's a Republican and Tulsi Gabbard's a Republican and RFK's a Really? No. 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 They're all Democrats. Trump is a Democrat. Elon Musk is a Democrat. RFK is a Democrat. Tulsi Gabbard's a Democrat. Elise Stefanik, a Democrat. Pam Bondi, Democrat. They're all Democrats. I joke on Truth Social all the time. A handful of Democrats on a leaky boat are going to save the world. You know, it's a play on words to Mortal Kombat, the movie Mortal Kombat. A handful of Democrats on a leaky boat are going to save the world? No, of course not. Of course not. And everybody's looking at me like a deer in headlights because they can't believe it, you know. So they get on the internet and they Google it, and it's like, holy shit, they're all Democrats. Yeah. You got played like a motherfucking fiddle again and again and again and again. You just keep getting played again and again and again. But yeah, they're all Democrats. Every goddamn one of them. Ain't a Republican in much, and certainly not a conservative. Do you think a conservative would want innocent little babies killed through abortion? Fuck no. But yet, every one of these motherfuckers allows abortion. Every one of them. Years ago, when I still lived in Ohio, I was on the Ohio Republican Platform Committee. I was on it. I was one of the people on it. And the Republicans back then got the bright idea, hey, we'll add abortion onto our platform. And when we found that out, I'd say a good half of us got up and walked out. See you, bye. That's where it goes. Not gonna stand for that. Sorry. Not gonna stand for that shit. And especially today, in 2025, when there's so many alternatives other than killing the child, there's no need for it. Well, what about rape or incest or something of that nature? Well, it's not the baby's fault, is it? No. So why are we killing the baby? Shouldn't we be killing the rapist? Asking for a friend. No, we should be killing the rapist, not the baby. It ain't the baby's fault. It's the rapist's fault. So why are we killing the damn baby? It ain't his fault or her fault. And he said, well, Mom, what do we do with the baby? Well, there's all kinds of things we can do. We can take it out of the female, put it in an artificial womb, and literally carry it to term in a lab. We can do that now. In fact, the artificial wombs are so prevalent. I saw an ad on the internet where they're wanting to put an artificial womb in a trans man so that he can simulate giving birth. And I'm like, oh, that's just gross. But anyway, but yeah, that shit's out there. So lots of things, lots of alternatives. We can now put them in a surrogate mother without being rejected. You know, a lot of shit that we can do today that, yeah, okay, we couldn't have done it back in the 70s. That's true. You know, the 70s, we were still getting our legs, our sea legs. You know, but hey, 2025, no, man, there's no excuse to kill a baby in 2025. None. Unless you want to do it on purpose. Like, say, for adrenochrome, or like, say, for stem cells. You know, there's this idea in dark places, and I mean dark places. Oh yeah, if we just kill the baby and take its stem cells, we can rejuvenate our bodies and you know, not necessarily be immortal, but we'll be damn close to it. And yeah, I have two words for that. You asshole. Okay, that's not how stem cells work in the first place. And in second place, no. Stem cells would not give you near immortality. It would not regress your aging. No, it would not. That's bullshit. But yet they're killing babies over that very thing, sadly, because they believe that shit's real. No, it's not real. It's not true. You can have billions of baby stem cells, and you will not de-age, and you will not be immortal. Sorry, that's just not happening. But that belief is out there, and that belief has the impetus to killing babies so that they can get their stem cells. Believe it or not. Now, of course, the other one is adrenochrome, where they excite the child to near a frenzy, and then they kill the child, and then they extract the blood, which is now full of adrenaline. And supposedly drinking this blood full of adrenaline gives you a high, gives you a euphoric feeling. And it too alleges to make you younger or to prolong your life, which is bullshit. It's bullshit. It doesn't do that. You know, but you know, the idea is out there, that belief is out there. And so they're killing babies to get that accomplished. And so, you know, how many billions of innocent lives have been lost because of two lies that are put out there on the damned internet, right? Yeah, it's horrible, man. Horrible shit. And you know, and people believe that. People actually believe those fucking lies, man. Oh yeah, man, if I just drink some adrenochrome, or if I just, you know, get those baby stem cells injected in me, I'll live forever. No, you will not. No, you will not. David Rockefeller thought he was going to live forever. Zbigniew Brzezinski thought he was going to live forever. And I could go on and on and on. Well, they didn't, though, did they? No. No, they did not. Stop killing babies over a lie. Stop doing that. Now, back to the topic at hand, which is gun grabbers. So you have the Supreme Court 9-0 in favor of people that want to strip you of your right to keep and bear arms, particularly the AR-15 and the M16, which most people use, especially women, because it doesn't have as much recoil. And so it's a very good weapon even for women. And it's readily available. The ammo is easy to get, et cetera, et cetera. And you can get it in several. You can get it in 5.56, 2.23. I think you could even get it in 7.62 by 51, which is a NATO round. But there's lots of options in regards to the M16 and AR-15, and that's why the Democrats hate it, because the AR-15 especially, the AR-15 is like anybody old enough to remember Light Bright? It's like a Light Bright. You got your frame, your basic frame, okay, and you just bolt shit on, bolt on a new scope, bolt on a new sight in front, bolt on a laser sight, you can bolt on a what's it called? I'm having brain lock. That thing where you set it, where you set it on the ground. Yeah, it'll come to me. Anyway, there's, just you can bolt on all kinds of shit on the side of it. You bolt on a much better stock that gives you better grip and whatnot. It's really quite handy, and that's why they hate it. They hate it because it's very flexible. It's very easy to use. Women can use it, and so they hate it, and they want to take it away from you. It is not an illegal weapon per the Constitution, but even in most gun laws, it's still not illegal because it's not an assault weapon. What is an assault weapon? An assault weapon is usually meaning something that is fully automatic. Well, holy shit, guns haven't been fully automatic for years. So why do they keep saying assault weapon? Technically, that isn't even true either, because an assault weapon would be something that you would assault someone with. This damn flashlight could be an assault weapon. If I assault you with it, in other words, if I beat the shit out of you with this flashlight, I've just assaulted you. It is an assault weapon. Okay, it doesn't have to be a gun. And that's where the Democrats fail. They fail in terminology. They fail in symbology. They don't understand what the hell they're talking about, and they hate the Constitution any damn way. They just hate the Constitution, period. They don't give a shit. They hate it. Okay? And that's what this is really all about. They hate the Founding Fathers. They hate the Constitution. They hate our freedom. They don't want us to be free people. They want us to be enslaved. And so, they do everything they can to stifle the Second Amendment, the First Amendment, and some of the other amendments. Because they don't want you having rights at the end of the day. At the end of the day, they just don't want you having any rights. Period. End of story. But, hey, once again, I was right, folks. Wow, imagine that. Von Hell was right again. 119 in the can, folks. 119 in the can. No way around it. No way to shirk it. Now, moving on from that, though. If the Supreme Court is going to vote 9-0 on some insane Democrats' gun law, what are they going to do about red flag laws? Huh? What's the Supreme Court going to say about red flag laws if they're willing to side with some podunk Democrat attorney in some dark water part of Illinois? What are they going to do about these red flag laws? You think they're going to side with him too? Oh, hell yeah, they are. Because that's coming from Trump himself and from Pam Bondi. So, yeah, they're going to side with him, red flag laws. Now, you say, well, Vaughn, what the hell is a red flag law? Can you give me the Reader's Digest version? Yes, I can. A red flag law is literally an open-ended law. Okay? I've got all these haters on the internet that hate my guts, right? All they have to do, if red flag laws are passed in your state, all they have to do is call up your local government. Hey, man, I don't like the way Von Helton parts his hair. Go take his guns. And they'll be able to take your guns. Say, oh, Von, that's crazy. No, actually, it's not. Now, I was a little bit facetious about, the way you part your hair. But can they call your local government and literally get your guns taken immediately? Yes. You just heard what Trump said. Take the guns first. Okay, so they take your guns, then they take you to court, and then you don't get your damn guns back. Have you named anybody that's ever got their guns back after going to court? I can't. I can't. Oh, well, that's evidence. We can't give it back to you. Wait a minute. What? I won my case. Give me my shit back. No, it's evidence. We can't give it back to you. Now, if you know somebody that actually got their guns back, hallelujah, praise the gods. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of anybody getting their guns back after they went to court. Never. Never ever. So, good old Trump here, it says, yeah, man, take the guns first. So you're relieved of all of your guns, just like they did at Hurricane Katrina. Still ain't recovered. The people at Hurricane Katrina still ain't got their guns back. And Hurricane Katrina was how many years ago? 10 years ago? 20 years ago? It's a long time ago. So just like Hurricane Katrina, they take your guns. And then when you go to court, say, well, let me have my guns back. Nope, can't do it. It's evidence. It's in lockup. We can't get it. Sorry, sucks to be you. So, yeah. These red flag laws are open-ended to where they can say anything. I don't like your politics. I don't like your religion. I think you're a menace to society. Without any evidence whatsoever, without any proof whatsoever, the government will come out and take your guns. They don't need proof. Remember, all they need now these days is probable cause. Well, hell, probable cause could be anything. I don't like the way you tie your shoes. That's probable cause that you might be evil, or you might be demented, or you might be crazy. We got to take your guns away because you might be crazy. They're literally denying people their right to the Second Amendment by labeling them as crazy, even though they are not crazy. Even though, by definition, they're not crazy, they're calling them crazy so that they can take their guns away, which, of course, is a violation of the Second Amendment. But they don't give a damn about the Second Amendment. They don't give a damn about the Constitution or the Bill of Rights. Because if they did, that 9-0 there on the Supreme Court would have been flipped. It would have been in favor of the pro-life and pro-gun groups. So these red flag laws. Now, Bond, does Kentucky have red flag? I don't know. I don't think it has it yet. But remember, boys and girls, good old Trump tried to nationalize red flag laws during his first term. Is he going to try it again on his second term? Oh, you bet your ass he is. I'd put good money on that shit. Because Pam Bondi is salivating at the idea of throwing all these innocent American patriots in jail. She is literally salivating at the idea. Literally salivating. She can't wait to throw your ass in jail. Just like the J6ers. Speaking of the J6ers, has anybody released the J6ers? Oh, everyone we released is dead. Because the police went around, found them, and killed them. Every report I read about a J6er that was released, he's dead now, or she. They're all dead. Police went around, found a way to kill him. You know, some cockamamie excuse. Oh, he was resisting arrest, or he reached for a weapon, or, you know, and now they're all dead. All the J6ers are dead. All the real ones. The crisis actors, the ones you saw on TV and in the courtroom, those aren't real. Those are crisis actors. The real patriots were being tortured, beaten, denied their medication, denied the right to an attorney, and denied the right to speak to their family. That's the real J6ers. The J6ers you won't see on TV. What happened to them, Bond? Well, Trump gave them a pardon, and D.C. kind of, sort of honored it and released a few of them. And then when they released a few of them back into the wild, the police just went around and chased him down and killed him. Oh, he was resisting arrest. Oh, he had marijuana on him. He was reaching for a gun. You know, whatever excuse they could find to kill him. And so now they're all dead. Now, is there some that are still incarcerated? I think so. I think some of them were smart and actually didn't leave the jail. See, the problem with the whole thing is that the President of the United States does not have the right to release these people. The governor of D.C. must release them. Well, there is no governor. There's a mayor, but not a governor. And a mayor does not have the authority. It must be the governor that releases or pardons or whatever the J6ers. Well, there is no governor. And so they're in there indefinitely. In fact, that's why they've been in there so long, is because there is no governor for DC. There's a mayor, not a governor. And so those people literally can stay in there and rot until they die because there's no governor to get them out. There is no governor. That's just the way it goes, man. Sorry about your luck. And it's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. But that's the case. That's the way things are. And one of my doggies is barking at something. And him outside. I don't know if you can hear him. Anyway, well, now the inside dog and the outside dog are barking. But anyways, yeah. So there we are on that. And it's crazy. Because you would think, well, hey, the Supreme Court, at least the conservatives on the Supreme Court, would side with the Constitution of the United States. Well, not today, huh? Let me pull that back up. Let me put this back up and show you again. Because, I didn't want to believe it myself. I admit it. I didn't want to believe it. I said, oh, that can't be true. But yeah, it's true. It's absolutely true. Let's see here. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. But yeah, this is crazy, man. 9-0, man. 9-0. Let me find the 9-0. Where the hell is the 9-0? All right. Well, there isn't an actual 9-0 on there, but it does say. 9-0. Where's the 9-0 part? But the thing of it is, there was no written reason from the justices why they voted the way they voted. None. Why? Because you don't need one, I guess. And see, that's the thing. They put that term assault weapon on there. Well, that can be anything. They left it like that on purpose so that they can come after all the rest of your weapons later on. See how that works? I'm still not finding that 9-0. I know it's in here. Daggone it. Well, I know it was there. Let me see if I can get another link. Let me get you another link here real quick where it clarifies. Chicago Sun-Times. That'll work. That'll work, Maynard. All right. Let's pull it up here. All right. Chicago Sun-Times. U.S. Supreme Court again refuses to block Illinois' assault weapons ban. The High Court has been asked to issue an injunction that would have blocked the year-old law which prohibits the possession, manufacture, or sale of has refused to do anything about these Democrat weapon bans. So there you go. Now you know, and knowing is half the battle.
Knowing is half the battle, boys and girls. Now, what do you make of that? So this has been going on at least twice, if not 3 times now, that the Supreme Court has went against the Constitution of the United States 9-0 and has let these Democrats, aka communists, dictate what our Constitution allows and does not allow. Isn't that great? Isn't that awesome? Yeah. Say, Vaughn, this is insane. Not only insane, it's scary as fuck. Wait till they roll out these red flag laws, man. Wait till they roll out. Some states already have red flag laws where they can literally call up the local government and say, I don't like that man's politics. I think he's a danger to society. And they'll come out and take your guns. Don't need no proof. Don't need no evidence. Yeah, man, I don't like him. He's dangerous. Come take his guns. Okay. And they're more than happy to do it, too. They're more than happy to come and take your guns away. Absolutely they are. Because they do not abide by the Constitution at all. Remember what I told you about the court system and the legal system here in the United States. All lawyers must pass what's called a bar, B-A-R, all capital letters, B-A-R. Well, what is a bar? A bar is an establishment established over in the fucking UK, the United Kingdom. You're England, in other words. So, Vaughn, wait a minute. They've got to pass something that doesn't even have to do with America. It has to do with the United Kingdom? Yeah. So they represent the United Kingdom, not the United States. Now, I know somebody's going to say, well, I took my test at Minnesota. Well, so, what do you want for the cost of tea in China? Bar is an English term, and it represents the law in England. So when you, as a lawyer, take your bar exam, you are literally, whether you know it or not, whether you believe it or not, swearing loyalty and fealty to the crown. Yes, you are. And let's expound upon that. When you go into court, any court here in the United States, you're not under the Constitution. You're under admiralty law. In fact, one federal judge told a man, said, you mention the Constitution of the United States one more time, I'll find you in contempt. Why? Because we're not under the Constitution. We're under admiralty law. So when you go into a court of law, you have to know the differences. You have to know what you're up against, because you're up against a lot. You're up against a great deal. And a lot of people don't know it, man. A lot of people, how could I have lost? I had everything in my favor. How could I have lost? Because it was never in your favor. And besides that, I've heard rumors that before you even go to court, they already know the decision. Before you even go to court, it's already been decided. It's already been decided. And so you're just going to court, just going through the motions, because it's already been decided whether you're guilty or innocent. But isn't that just fun? But yeah, I've heard that from multiple sources. So yeah, when you go into a court of law, they've already figured out what they're going to do. So understand, the deck is stacked against you when you're in a court of law here in the United States. A lot of people are probably hearing this information for the first time, aren't you? Yeah, no, it's true, sadly. Sadly, it is true. And yes, I see him coming up on an hour. I see him coming up on an hour. Oh, well. So, but yeah, man, it's pretty sad. It really is. But, I was right. I warned you. Nobody on that Supreme Court is a real conservative. No, they are not. Nobody in government is a real conservative. Nobody in D.C., period, is a real conservative, because if they were,
they wouldn't be in D.C. very long. They'd find a way to get rid of them. Or they'd just kill them like Justice Scalia. But they sure as hell ain't going to leave you in D.C. if you're a real conservative. Guaranteed. I guarantee. As that one cartoon character used to say. Anyway. But yeah, man. That's where we're at. And it is 1 hour. So I'll go on ahead. That was, still a minute or two or three. But yeah. So we're going ahead and ring it off at this point. But hey, man, I was right again. 119 in the bag. Put a stamp on it. Now you say, well, Vaughn, is Trump going to try to nationalize the red flag laws? Absolutely he is. When, I do not know, though. But he tried it in his first term. So why in the hell wouldn't he try it in his second? Right? So he'll give it a try. Don't worry. And Pam Bondi, she was just so excited. She was so excited. The video I have her and him sitting next to one another. And when she mentioned red flag laws, she literally lit up like a Christmas tree. She was so excited, so happy. Yeah, we're going to get them evil guns. You have no idea how played you are, guys. You really don't. Let's make America great again. Okay, hold on. America? Don't you mean the United States? No, he meant America. He said it exactly the way he meant it. Now why? Because he should have said the United States, but he said America. Why did he say America? Because America, as per the Act of 1871 and the Act of 1913, is a corporation run by a European by the name of Rothschild. And he said, well, wait a minute, Vaughn, that's illegal and unconstitutional. Yeah, the Act of 1871 and the Act of 1913 are patently unconstitutional because they allow foreigners to literally control this country and to print our money. That is a fact. And not only print our money, but charge us 23% interest on top of that. Good times, right? So, yeah. Lots of stuff out there that many Americans have no clue about. Not a clue. But you will. Eventually. They'll either knock on your door to take your guns or knock on your door to take you. But they're going to knock on your door. Barring the gods and goddesses of freedom religion intervening, you are toast. And so is this nation. Now, the gods and goddesses of freedom religion have stated, we will restore the Great Republic, meaning the United States. But at no time did they ever mention Trump or white hats or the military or any of that. They said they will restore the Great Republic. So we'll believe by faith that the freedom religion, the gods and goddesses of freedom religion will come through for us and save the day. Because they're the only hope we got right now. I can tell you that. Because, you got Jews, Catholics, and Muslims, and they all in the government. I don't think there's one Protestant in government. I spent the better part of a night looking to see if I could find a Protestant politician of any stripe. And every time I tried, man, they were either a Catholic, a Jew, or a Muslim. It's like, damn, not one Protestant in the bunch, and certainly no pagans. I mean, because pagans don't run for public office, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, there was no pagans. We did years ago have an American Indian in Congress, but I mean, that was years ago, and I don't think he's still there. And so we did have representation one time, but yeah, pagans are not represented. Protestants are not represented. It's all Catholics, Jews, and Muslims, and it's only a few Muslims at that. Ilhan Omar and Rashid Tlaib, right? Two of the four women of the apocalypse. But yeah, it's we're not represented. Real Americans of what this nation was founded on, which was pagans and Protestants. Well, Protestant-esque. You got the Quakers and the Puritans and all that. But anyway, Protestant-esque. And pagans were not representative in government. They're still not representative in our government. and he probably never will be representative in our government because a real conservative cannot get into Washington, D.C. They find out you're a real conservative, you're blocked. Or, like I said, they just let you come on in and then they kill your ass. Whatever's convenient for them, I guess. But, yeah, so that's where we stand right now, boys and girls. And I'm going to get off here and went. It is 1 hour and 2 minutes. So I went over 2 minutes over. It's all good. Anyway, it is 1 hour. And so with that, y'all have a pleasant day and a better tomorrow. Bye.
Folks. And I think with that, that's where we're going to leave it this evening. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out and enjoying this yet another frolic through this weirdo wonderland we call the internet. Folks, we'll keep you posted as the lulls develop. Let's check out. Let's leave on a high note. That was pretty doom and gloom. Let's see where Rev and Shanny are.
Enjoyable, we got it.
Let's see what's going on here before we leave.
Do I have the dream?
We're close to it.
Yeah, we're close to
Oh
the
my
dream.
God, look at that graphic of her.
I know. She's like,
oh, it's the law, more sodium. I can't move without more sodium. Go
fucking
chug.
whale sounds.
Go chug some Velveeta. Look at this freak. Oh. I'm eating shit.
Ah. She can't handle it, man.
I'm eating shit. Yeah, you are. Look at you.
Ew.
Look at this fucking thing.
Ew.
This is a study.
It is.
Like, I feel like we're watching, like, mental illness videos.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah. I've gotten officially mentally ill.
I think you could.
Oh my God.
Diarrhea.
When you're sliding into first and you feel you're gonna burst, diarrhea. Diarrhea.
Hey, Shan, do you think it's possible that that actually is shit she's eating?
It might be shit.
Oh my God. It's possible? I think it is.
Ew.
She's eating shit, folks. Ugh! Chad.
This has to go in the records, too.
This is the worst one, I think. I don't think, no. I might be quitting watching this shit after this. Like, if I can't. I don't think I can do it.
How do you dribble that much chocolate down your face?
It's diarrhea shit. She just shat her pants there. That was definitely a fart that she thought was a fart, but it was a shart.
Yep. And she didn't do anything about it. She just let it sit there.
That's correct. My God. These are winners.
These stills you got, girl.
She's good at the
Good
stills.
job, Bad Seed.
Yeah.
Good job. Rev is forever traumatized.
Watching Foodie possibly eat diarrhea would kill me, I think. I don't think I would survive it.
She's a dumbass.
I would have an aneurysm from that. It looks legit like she's eating shit.
Now she looks hamburger-eyed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, I smoked so much nutmeg in my shisha.
Hey everybody, how is everybody doing? What is today?
Would I be able to steal like a puff from you?
Yeah. I'm good, girl. How are you? How are you, Bad Seed? Please don't be mean to me. I'm a nice person, damn it.
This Thursday. I hope everybody is having a great day or has had a
I am.
Great day. Thanks for tuning.
I'm showing Foodie how a 12-hour stream is done, where you can sit on your ass and still be entertaining.
You review shit.
Yeah.
Why doesn't she do this?
Because she's shitty at reviewing.
In.
God,
I've
she
been
can't do
MIA
anything.
because I've been all over the place. Yesterday, we were at the car dealership, I swear, for at least 10 hours. Because I've been, like, as I've said before, I wanted to get a new car. So finally did it yesterday. That's done, over with. Hallelujah. But I was peeking in at her live stream, her 12-hour extravaganza yesterday, and I mean, there was really nothing noteworthy except the road rage.
I don't blame him, or I don't blame them. No, that was it.
It's a hell no for you, huh?
That literally looked like she was eating diarrhea. I mean, it really did. It looked like diarrhea in a bowl with her shoving it in her face.
It did.
It did.
Totally.
It'd be healthier than the cake.
Probably.
Basically.
All right, I think that's where we're at. If you want to check it out, go over to Authentically Shanny, and you can watch the hijinks for the next 2 hours over there. Anyways, folks, I think that's where I'm going to end it. Thanks again for coming out. Thumbs it up on your way out if you don't mind, and